Did y'all hear me? Bradle, bradle, bradle. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, what? Some of y'all ain't gonna like this live, I don't think. So let's just remember we're all grown-ups and we can have different opinions. Okay? Don't hate me because I'm right. I also want to preface this entire live by saying something that I think is very important for me to clarify. Do I dislike Xenny? Yes, I do. For valid reasons. I have never liked Xenny. I tried to give that woman a chance because I was advised to do so back in November, and even apologized to the bitch because that's what I was advised to do. And what did Xenny do? Xenny turns right back around and reminds me why I didn't like her to begin with. My opinions that I am going to share in this live have nothing to do with my disdain for that woman. Nothing. I would hope that y'all know me better than that. Even if I despise somebody, I can say when they're right. And even if I like somebody, I can say when they're wrong. So, respectfully, to those that don't like me, I don't want to hear, or you're just saying that because you don't like her. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It pisses me off that something that our legal system puts in place to protect people, this woman is using to be popular on the fucking internet. It burns my ass. A restraining order is not something you go piddle around with so you can garner favor with a bunch of people on the internet. It's not a toy for you to play with. And if I'm uptight and serious and, oh my God, Swifty, I can't believe you're taking it. Okay, well then ask yourselves, why do you want her to have one on Gabi so bad? Because you hate Gabi, not because the woman needs to be protected. It's because you hate Gabi. And to each their own. Hate Gabi all you want to. That does not make Xenny have a case. At all. The woman has sought out attention on the internet by doing things to Gabi. Stalking her house. Trying to meet up with her child. And I'm in no way defending Gabi. They've done shit to each other. But for Xenny to have done all of these things and then run crying to the court, I need a restraining order. Fuck you. Hey, Savannah. Fuck you, Xenny. Hell, fuck both of you. The woman has no case. Now, I'm not going to criticize anybody because they support her in this ridiculous endeavor. I don't want to be criticized for my opinion either. If I give you that respect, give it back to me. This whole thing makes me angry. Hey, Spunky. I'm not doing Gabi right now. I need to get this off my chest. And my hormones, my double dose of hormones making me ill today. I don't think I need to watch Gabi today. If y'all don't want to stick around, that's fine. I don't know that I'm going to play Gabi today. I think we all need a little break. So, I went to, first of all, let me address Danny and the whole going to court. Thank you, Savannah. I'm sick of her too, Miffy. Beyond sick. I didn't like her from the minute she showed up. I didn't like the way she moved. Hey, Jen, and then she spent the entire year, last year, proving to me why I didn't like her. You talking about Xennial Stanley? Well, I'm just going to remind Aaron Davis, you begged for the attention that I'm going to give you. Okay? You know how you begged for that attention? You went and tried to get a fucking restraining order on Gabi. Someone that you have sought out multiple times. Do you remember the days when you would give everybody in Pink's life status updates on whether or not her car had left the driveway that day? And I'm just curious, because moral fiber and a sense of right and wrong had nothing to do with why you turned Pink down to stalk a child, okay? Were you trying to gain more popularity with Meg and them? Were those your friends at that time and they didn't like Pink, so you're like, no, I'm not going to do it for you today, lady? Hey, Meowski. I'm just curious because, ma'am, a sense of right and wrong had nothing to do with why you handled that situation with Pink the way that you did. Lady, you need to, if anybody needed to walk away, take a break from whatever, Gabi, it's you. Oh, no, I'm not defending her, Stanley. I think that people need to gain some perspective. Because the general consensus right now is, yay, Xenny! Because people hate Gabi so much. But hatred for Gabi does not make Xenny have a case. The fact remains, the woman doesn't have a case. And I'm about to play a live. Now, I don't agree with everything that gets said by these women in this live. However, I do agree with everything they say about Xenny. Every fucking thing. This woman, she put in her own petition, thank you, Miffy, proof that she's a problem. She got people angry at me for taking a picture of her house. Why are you taking a picture of her house? Why are you riding by her house? Why are you giving the internet updates on whether or not she's home or whether or not she left at all that day? And you purposely made your evidence vague, no dates, no context here and there, because you're grasping at straws. You are throwing things in there like cut up shirt in front yard and concern the neighbors, bitch. Talked about domestic violence, talked about beating up her fiance, but I get what you're trying to do, Xenny, but it ain't gonna work. You're trying to establish Gabi for the court as an unstable person whose behavior is concerning, which is true, but not in regards to you and your restraining order. You begged for it. You literally drove to the woman's house and begged for her attention and that of everybody watching. So you're not a victim. You're a fucking desperate for attention pick me. And now you've gotten your little endeavor funded by the internet. Congratulations. Hey, Cornelia. She's an attention seeker. The worst kind. The woman will do anything. The popular opinion of the day could be X. And then tomorrow, and Xenni's going to be like, yes, I agree. Tomorrow, the popular opinion could be the complete opposite. Yes, I agree. Hey, AJ, the woman don't stand for anything. She has no integrity. She is just empty. She's a blank canvas, and she just lets whoever draw all over it. I'm sick of it. Meowski, I would think it was hilarious if it weren't for certain things. I had to get a restraining order. Thank you, Peace and Serenity. I had to get a restraining order on my own father to keep him away from me and my kids. And maybe people can say I'm uptight, I'm taking it too seriously. You're just saying that because it's Xenny. No, I'm not. I just don't think that a restraining order is something that people should be able to abuse as a skit for the internet. Yeah, if y'all donated, don't go asking her what she did with the money now. No, you wanted to help her out. Didn't matter that she didn't have a case. I actually came across this live on Nookie's channel by accident.
Xennial goes out of her way.
This is American Mama. I don't know if she changed her name to Proud American, and Jessica Hessler.
Home so she can drive by Gabi's house.
Thank you, Peace and Serenity.
Two other ways that Xennial can take to get home. That would actually be faster, but she chooses not to. I wonder
what integrity is. You people that hate me say I copy this one and that one. Thank you, Peace and Serenity. I do whatever's popular. Apparently, it ain't popular right now to be against Xenny and her fucking bullshit. I don't give a damn. If I don't think it's right, I'm not going to go along with it to garner favor on the internet. Period. Thank you, Peace and Serenity.
Hey, why would she do that?
Well, so listen.
Good question. Why do you do that, Aaron?
And
why do you go by Gabi's, even though it's the long way home?
It is nothing comparable to the exhibits that she provided. So the petition is one thing, and her exhibits are completely fucking different.
As always, what do we expect? It's all for the money. And if this video today doesn't prove that to you guys, and I saw a comment saying that after Xenny demanded you guys pay for her attorney, saying, why don't you guys hire Mike, the guy that Feisty and Tiffany and Brownie had? Well, I'm not a professional in law or anything like that, but I would think that would be a conflict of interest, especially considering these women have said that they have texted this guy.
Well, it's not Tiffany. It would be Brownie. Find out, and
that's there's a code of ethics they need to follow, and I would hope if he was a good attorney, he would follow those.
Oh, hey, Hawaiian Eye. Sorry. Hey, anybody that I missed, hello.
I blew my fuse on my counter. Good work.
I'm all for, let me clarify something. My disagreement with this restraining order is not defense of Gabi. I would hope that everybody knows me better than that. Gabi is indefensible. And Gabi is no more scared of Aaron than Aaron is scared of Gabi. He is, Queen. Gabi just wanted to get back at her for what she did. Both of them are in the wrong. But I'm not playing Gabi tonight. I can't. I need a break. I cannot watch her again tonight. I cannot.
Well,
And I know that means a lot of people don't want to watch me live. That's fine. I can't do it.
Guys, this
That
is
was
the...
fine.
It was good,
No, you
Allie.
haven't
How was
even heard
yours?
this one. I just pulled the petition up.
Yeah, I haven't heard this stuff. So if you need to start your screen recording, do it now, ladies and guys, because you are going to laugh.
Most recently was 5/13/26. Gabi continues
Hey,
to
Kristen.
use her full legal name
Oh,
on her
Kristen,
social
are
media.
you in the Discord?
Ooh.
I had to ask you something
Encourages
last night, and I didn't know if you were in
followers,
here.
Quotation, to call the police on me.
Right, AJ?
She continues
Exactly.
to tell her large audience that I have tried to kidnap her son when
Thank
she
you, Possum.
reported to Cape Coral PD.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
There was
I got distracted. I'm all for Gabi having consequences. But what does it mean anything if Gabi gets consequences for something she didn't do? I would rather Gabi's consequences be legitimate. This is not consequences for Gabi. This is vengeance, pettiness. It doesn't mean anything to me. This is just me. It means nothing to me if Gabi gets a restraining order against her, even though she did nothing to the person. Is Gabi really getting consequences? If she didn't do it, if she is being punished for a crime she didn't commit, what does that matter? This is getting absolutely out of hand. And I am this fucking close to not streaming her anymore. I am this close. I am struggling to continue doing it now. I am this fucking close. And this shit, this restraining order shit ain't helping.
no proof of any such incident that this causes strangers to look for me, my children. My youngest is 16, but has disabilities,
Jacob,
which I've explained to Gabi when I've asked her to stop. And then it says additional information respondent owns, has, or is known to have pew-pews. And she checked the box. And
what was
said,
this I
Gabi
saw
has
in
stated
Discord
she's getting
earlier? I was doing diamond art, so I glanced at the notification. In the members Discord, where's it at? Shit, is it not there anymore? No, here it is. Filed on behalf of her son. So now you're involving your child in some internet bullshit. I agree, Angela. And again, Aaron, your government name was your profile name until recently. But you're going to involve your child, knowing you're in a community on the internet where people love some public records, love a good old court document, a petition, if you will. And you put your child's name in this. For what? I'll tell you for what, Aaron. Because it's like these women are going to say. You did it to be the cool kid around here. You did it so that you could say, I did that. That was me. I did that. That restraining order, yeah, I did it. if you had a leg to stand on, and if we lived in a world where reality was non-existent and you got granted a restraining order, that's what you did it for. You did it for revenge, but primarily she did it for fucking status. Who's upset that Danny won't lie? I got advice for Danny too. Danny, if she subpoenas you, you have to go, but you don't have to say a word on that stand. If you have never listened to a word I've said to you before, Danny, you need to listen to this. You can be forced to show up in court and get on the witness stand. You cannot be forced to say a word. You get up there and just plead the fifth. You won't even, I mean, it might sound stupid, but unless, y'all might not like me saying this, unless Gabi wants her to testify about Aaron trying to lure Cam to a park, and in that case, Danny, that would be the right thing to do. Right, AJ? I mean, I'm not ever going to say what's popular. I'm going to say what I think and how I feel. And if that's what Gabi wants, then that's the right thing to do. That's not me defending Gabi. That's not me siding with Gabi. That woman tried to lure your nephew to a park. And for no other reason than to insert herself. She was trying to manipulate the entire situation. And for the same reasons, she's trying to get this restraining order. I did that. That was me. I did that. I got to meet Cam. I'm the one that met him at the park. Yeah, Danny. I got in touch with Danny, and Danny brought him to the park, and I met him. It may sound wild to y'all, but that's exactly what that woman did that for. Thank you, AJ.
Pew, and has signs outside of her house stating this. It lists all of her family members' names, and then it goes on to an additional page.
Say what you want to about me, Xenny. What you won't ever see Swifty doing is running to the court trying to get a fucking restraining order for no reason. Because I've had to have one. It ain't a fucking joke.
Her live stream telling people she's going to look for me. She has told strangers my address.
When? Stop right there. When did Gabi do that? When did Gabi tell people in her life your fucking address? You misrepresented in your petition. You misrepresented facts, and then you just straight made some of them up. Thank you, Possum. If Danny don't want to be involved in it, I get it. Danny, I would stay as far away from all this as I could. But if you want to do, if you just want to, how do I put this? I don't want to say do the right thing, because then that makes it sound like if she pled the fifth, that would be the wrong thing. And that's not what I mean. That woman did try to lure your nephew, you and your nephew, to a park. It's up to you if you want to tell that in open court. But what I would do when this is all over with, stay the hell away from Gabi. Stay as far away from her as possible, because Danny, that woman is a sinking ship, and you do not want to go down with her. If only on the fucking internet, stay away from her. Disassociate. Don't do anything that in any way associates you with your sister, unless you want the entire fucking internet to start hating you just as much as they do her right now. And right now you seem to be okay. The blonde is a American mama. And I'll say this, I don't know. I know Hustler. I've seen American Mama's videos about Dylan and John and all of them. I'm thinking, based on things they're going to say later in this live, they might have a problem with how I run my platform and what I do on it. I still agree with everything they said about this case. This is Jessica Hessler. I cannot wait to get my permanent denture. This is Jessica Hessler and American Mama.
Aaron, you gave your address out. Be so fucking for real.
I don't know if it says said.
Like, come on.
Check it. It's not blowing over
Let's
here.
square up while walking around our neighborhood.
That clip
She has mentioned on numerous occasions wanting and needing a pew-pew. She and her fiance at that address have both been...
So, like I said, what Aaron is trying to do in her petition by bringing up things, thank you, JoJo, that have nothing to do with her at all. She's trying to make Gabi to the court. We all know she's unstable. She's trying to show that to the court. Like, look, this is what she did. I have good reason to be afraid of her, even though you're not. And we all know that. And bitch, you've got a year's worth of internet behavior that proves you're not afraid of her. But I digress. She's trying to show that she's unstable. But Aaron, so somebody wanting to obtain a firearm and protect themselves, that makes them crazy? I'm not about to get into a political debate about gun rights and all that shit. But this is what Xenny does. She says something, doesn't realize that it could offend people she doesn't want to offend, or that it could offend people, period. Because she gets tunnel vision. And she's got tunnel vision in this petition. She just wants to make Gabi look unstable. Thank you, Miffy. The one on the right, his queen, used to be Gabi's mod. 2 years ago. The one on the, Jessica Hessler's on the right. American Mama's on the left. American Mama just does content on scammers and shit like that.
Arrested for DV.
Hey, Mama.
There are signs outside her house stating she has weapons. She has an active CPS case to maybe today, I don't know, something abuse.
Another thing about Hessler, y'all have heard that Find Out went to jail twice for violating a restraining order, right? That was Hessler's restraining order. I don't know if Hessler's restraining order against Find Out is still in effect, but she had a restraining order against Find Out. Right, Mama?
She is going to do something to me or a family member. She has told her audience what color/type car I drive, and also showed my vehicle 2000s.
You posted a picture.
She was live streaming saying,
wait till y'all see the picture from 2 years ago
Right.
that Aaron posted on her TikTok.
Professional victim to the court, but online she's all hard. And then she walks into court yesterday and they say, well, actually, we're not going to dismiss this. We're going to continue it because both y'all look crazy right now. And both y'all need to grow the F up. That's not what the judge said, but I can only imagine what was
Right, AJ? Yeah.
Now, listen, remember all of that, right? So her
Right, she
list
has.
of exhibits.
What?
The
Oh, heck.
videos are still
Black
on
Devil,
her
I was like,
TikTok.
what?
They're still there.
It says Exhibit A on flash drive.
I saw your comment first, and I thought you were a troll. Then I saw your name, and I'm like, I forget that
You've done
Hessler's
the
first name is
same
Jessica.
fucking
The
thing.
same thing.
This is
The same thing.
American Mama
You've made
and
videos
Hessler, Jessica Hessler.
in your fucking car, driving past her house, flipping people off. Do you want me to fucking play them?
There's one.
I don't know anything about Hessler other than she has a restraining order against Find Out. She was Gabi's mod for a minute. I'm not saying I'm friends with the woman. I can agree with somebody that I don't know that well. You know what I mean? I don't know that much about her. I agree with pretty much everything they say about this whole restraining order thing. I do like American Mama. I've seen her videos for a few months. I do like her. I'm indifferent to Hessler. I don't know Hessler.
You videotaped Xennial videoed Gabi walking down the street on 12/27/25, and then just
good,
did her
AJ.
little drive-by a week ago.
I'm so glad.
Xenny was also the one that Pink asked to stop Gabi and provide pictures of her minor child. Did we forget that?
This is a video that's her response.
Ladies at the drive down there. If she does, please flip her off. Okay, I'm waiting for you.
You mean flip off, Gabi? Who are we flicking?
Yeah, I noticed.
I got
You're
my
welcome,
middle finger
AJ.
ready.
This ain't about to be physical, girl. I don't need to lay a finger on you. I'm just gonna tell you how I think.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? What happens when you get angry?
And the fact that she even did this at all and pulled up to her driveway will probably
Black Sheep.
automatically get her fucking restraining
Yeah,
order.
she's cooked. She's done.
Sometimes I
She's done.
break down
Oh, yeah.
and I eat Cheez-Its and I just fry. Actually, maybe goldfish.
I'm not gonna bring your raw tea, you dumbass.
That's fine. That's fine. Here you go. I
the
know.
fuck?
So we're gonna threaten.
I don't know what the fuck that licking of your. What the fuck is that? Like, that's nasty.
Oh, but there's proof.
I hope you know that falsely accusing someone of trying to kidnap your child over and over again it's not gonna work out for you.
Hey, Aaron, I hope you know that falsely accusing somebody of doing things to you that put you in fear for your safety and that of your family is not going to work out well for you. Because here's the thing, Aaron, nobody puts any stock in anything that comes out of Gabi's mouth. Do I think you were trying to kidnap Cam? No. And Gabi is wrong for painting it that way. But I want y'all to take these two names out of this. Act like this is two women that y'all don't know. A woman reached out to the sister of another woman and tried to lure her child to a park. A woman that she doesn't know and doesn't know her. The only way to put this in perspective is to take out who these people are. Because it's bad regardless of who's involved. People tend to let shit slide because it's done to Gabi. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter if you do it to a shitbag human. It's wrong. Woman A tried to lure woman B's child to a park. A and B don't know each other. Think about if y'all heard this on the news. What would you think of it? Yet, no one remembers that Xenny tried to lure Cam to a park. Why? Because Xenny hates Gabi. Because Xenny is the lady that lives down the street. And we want to see what tea Xenny has. It's a fucked up thing to do. And even though I don't think she was trying to kidnap Cam, bitch, it's weird. No one knows what your intentions were. Because again, no one knew you. No one involved knew who the hell you were. What if it was men and a little girl child? It's all the same for me. Amen, AJ. But a lot of people brush off her trying to lure Cam to the park because it's Gabi. Because that's Gabi's child, and Gabi is a horrible mother. Well, that may be. It is so. But that doesn't make it okay for a stranger from the internet to reach out to her sister and try to get her to bring him to the park. I don't know what people are not getting about that. Amen, Possum. I agree. Same damn thing as what Pete tried to do. It's all wrong. It doesn't matter that Gabi is a piece of shit. It's all fucked up. But the things... Look, I got a lot of shit back in December for referring to certain followers as mindless sheep. But that's how a lot of these people act. Tell me I'm wrong. We're supposed to think this today because this or that creator said so. But then next week, that same creator or creators can say the complete opposite. It's just like Aaron. Just like her. Those creators say the complete opposite the next week, and we're going to feel that way now. Even though a week ago we thought this was wrong, now we're okay with it. Amen, Possum. You cannot let the hatred for Gabi cloud your judgment, and I would be willing to bet an indecent amount of money that if these things that have been done to Gabi were done to other people, if you heard about it on the news or on a true crime podcast, anywhere else, and it involved anybody else, they would be talking about how horrible it was. But they don't. They cheer it on because it's Gabi. They cheer it on because it's being done to Gabi. And it's fucked up. You don't have to like her. You can loathe her. Is this not what we were saying a few months ago? You can loathe her. The bitch has doxed my child, for God's sake. But you can loathe her and still acknowledge that what things that are being done when they're wrong, you can still acknowledge that. And what Xenny has done is wrong. Period. And I don't want anybody calling me a fucking hypocrite. What have I done to Gabi other than fucking tuna and corn chips and giving my opinions on her bullshit on the internet? I have never gotten into the fucking back end bullshit. I've never called CPS, never called the cops, never did any of that shit. I sent her a cease and desist the other day. I did that because of who she's working with. And I did that. I don't have to explain that, and I'm not going to. I did not send her a cease and desist for petty bullshit reasons. It was a legal, logical maneuver. That's it. I've never condoned any of the shit that a lot of people have done. So, I mean, look at all the things other people. Pete tried to stalk her child. Xenny tried to lure him to a park. Tuna and corn chips. A cease and desist. They kind of don't compare. But people are going to call me a hypocrite no matter what. And I don't fucking care. Don't give a damn. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and it doesn't matter. There are instances if somebody unalives a child, kidnaps in any way, seriously harms a child. Well, you can do wrong to them. You beat their ass. Thank you, J&J. Wait, is Danny live? Hold up. I'm going to tell you something else, Danny. I wouldn't let fucking Xennial Hippie reach out to me either. That woman ain't nothing but fucking trouble.
It's all over again. It's a repeat cycle. Like, I love you, and I don't care what people say about that. I do, because you are my blood. You are my twin.
She don't feel that way about you, though,
understand that, right?
And I hope
but
you know that.
That does not mean that I have to support you. In knowing I know what you did was wrong. You can call Mimi. You can call her up. I'm not doing it. No one's going to force me to go.
Thank you, Amethyst, for letting us know.
I'm not doing it. Maybe if you didn't do what you did by standing outside your house and having people pull up,
Danny.
That's calling danger to you, Gabby.
I agree with that. But Xennie's not in the right, Danny.
You're in a very scary predicament.
Lord, Danny's going to let Xennie get her hooks into
doing
it.
what you just did is a scary moment. If you don't think some wacko fucking motherfucker douchebag doesn't care about fucking going to jail for their murder, you don't know. When you tell someone to pull up, bitch, they'll fucking pull up and pull a pew-pew on you. They don't give one fuck. Why don't you look on the news? Why don't you look where this world is coming to? You don't see what I see.
Keep that energy.
You don't see
and
what
remember
I see.
what Xennie did when Xennie tries to reach out to you. Because she'll do it if she hasn't already.
About you. And that's sad, but you did it yourself.
No, she's not
I don't have to come on here and have so much praise and so much support. I'm just coming to you because as a loving sister, I want you to open up your eyes. I want all of this to stop. You have a son that you need to protect, Gabby. Protect him.
She doesn't care.
Please protect him.
Danny's not wrong. But Xennie will watch this and use it as an end.
You don't get it. The internet is forever. You don't get it. I love you, Gabby. And I want to be in your life. But right now, it's not the time. You're doing things and you're getting worse, Gabby. And you don't see it. And when I tell you, Gabby, I've been where you've been. I've been where you've been. Okay? I know. And like I said, I'm not here to bully you. I'm not here to tear you down. I'm trying to get through your head. I'm trying to have you actually listen to me. It's not about, oh, well, all these haters are going to be mad at Danny if Danny goes and testifies. If I do, I do. But I don't. I don't want to be I don't want to be a part of it. The reason why I'm staying out of it, Gabby, is because when I stayed out, when I looked at you, and I knew what you were doing, and when you went outside and you told everybody to pull up, that's when I can't. I can't. And then, why are you telling everybody that we went to the beach? Because that's a lie. Why are you lying? Why? Why? Why are you lying? I've been in my bed all fucking day, watching the following, taking a nap. I've literally been sleeping this entire time, and then I got up around 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock I got up, and then I wanted to watch not FaceTime,
right,
Face
Nicola?
Off, the movie Face Off. And then I found out that you went live and crying when I told you in a text message that I don't want to be involved. And I am sorry that you're going through this. I am sorry. But some way you have to literally take accountability, Gabby. There's got to be, you got to have something. You do. And if you can't understand that, it's not going to get anywhere. People are trying to tell you, and you don't see it. You can't tell people to pull up on you, Gabby, and then go on live and cry because all this is coming out now. You know what you need to work on? not filing, C&Ds, not filing court decisions, not any of that. What you need to do is focus on your mental health, your peace,
Yep.
your sanity, and your family.
Oh, thank you,
Because
Angel.
without
I
peace,
appreciate
without
you.
love,
Thank you.
without any of that, you won't get anywhere in life. You won't have peace. You won't ever have peace. There will always
I
be
really
some
do
drama
appreciate
following
that,
you behind
Angel.
you. And until you realize that, you're not going to have peace in your life. You're not going to find the love for you. Because TikTok is all you know. YouTube is all you know.
Right, don't
There's a
you?
lot more out there instead of TikTok drama that you decided to put yourself in. I don't care if people think this is a skit. I don't really care because they have their own opinions. Just like on the internet. When you put your life on the internet, you're going to have opinions about you that you can't stop. But if you don't go on TikTok or YouTube, what is there to talk about? They won't know where you're at.
Thank
don't
you,
know what you're
Angel.
gonna
I
go do.
appreciate you.
If you keep your mouth shut and don't text people that you don't know. But all this drama, I can't take it. My mental health ain't right.
I did. Jacob told me
You
about it,
think
AJ.
that
That's
I'm capable
awful.
of no.
He was younger than me.
It's just like Brownie. Same thing. Same thing. And it's going to be a relapse when people play the transcripts. And you're going to go through that.
I agree, Mama. I do.
And you don't have PTSD.
Thank you,
Not from
Danny.
TikTok.
Thank you.
No. You might have PTSD when you were a child, or your traumatic stuff, whatever.
I kind of
and
agree.
you can
Finally
deal with
living
that
again.
through a
She just can't
therapist,
get out of her
right?
own
It
way.
never goes away. You gotta say what you do on the internet, Gabby. What you say is what you say. You have to stop. If you want all of this to stop, you, not them.
Right,
you
Angel? That's true.
need to stop. If you want your life back, get off the internet. If you want peace, get off the internet. If this is your job, go find a job. There's no excuse for not having a job.
Who's
There are
crying?
so many places that are hiring. And if you want my help to get a job, I'll help you. Just to get your job, I will help you. As my
Right,
sister,
below.
I will help you get a job. I'll help you write your resume. I'll do all that. If you're serious about getting a job, I will help you in that department. But I don't want to be involved. I will support you in the right decisions. Getting a job, I'll support you. Getting off the internet, I'll support you. I'll support your family. But I promise you, Gabby, only if you're really interested in taking my offer, I will help you get a job. It might be hard because of your
Right,
record
well-
social media, but I promise you, there's temp agencies, there's places that are hiring, there's family-owned businesses, like there's gas stations, Walmart will hire anybody. Trust me, Walmart.
But Danny,
I'm
that
sorry,
should
I'm
tell
so
you.
sorry. But you can be a stalker.
If
Not a
it's so
stalker, a
easy to get a
stalker.
job and she can't get one, that should tell you
like a
she doesn't
stalker.
want one.
Put the tips up and whatnot.
And Danny knows Gabby don't want to
That way
work.
you don't have to have this as your job. And it all comes down to laziness. It's laziness. I'm lazy too, Gabby, at some times. I ain't gonna lie about that. I am lazy. But you know what? I still get up and do what I have to do. Whatever, guys. Shut up. Listen, I didn't want to come on here for my my satisfaction or drama or whatever. Laugh. I just saw my sister crying about how I'm not going to be there. I want to be there, but I want to be there for the right reasons. Not everything, our relationship doesn't have to be
Mark my
broadcasted
words.
out in the
Zinni's
world.
going to reach out to
It
Danny
doesn't.
if she hasn't
So
already.
my offer stands. If you want my help in only doing the right things, getting a job, whatever, anything like that, then I will help you. I will help you get back on your feet. I will help you with anything, but you got to be the one to reach out to me if you really want the help. And I'm not doing the court cases. I'm not doing these attorneys and all of that. No, we're doing real life, what real life matters.
True, Nicola,
Not
yeah.
TikTok. TikTok and YouTube is not a job. It's not a place of income. You have to work hard to get where you come from. You would never be able to make it on your own, Gabby. You will never understand how hard it is to live on your own.
No, Angel,
and to
I
do
haven't. Do
everything
you
on
have
your
it?
own. You will never understand it. You're lucky you have somebody that's paying the bills. Because I don't. Do you see me on YouTube, TikTok, trying to make all this money? No. Because I want to work for something. Something that I can look back
Oh
on
my
and say,
God,
you know
her
what? I
views
actually
on
did
making
that.
money on the internet
And
drive
make you
me
feel proud of
crazy.
it. You wanna
You
have
made
those
thousands
ambitions,
of
like, you wanna
dollars getting
have
money from
those,
people on the back end and dry bagging, but you don't want to make legitimate money
achieves,
on the internet.
You know, like when
Make
you
that make
graduate
sense.
and you have the diploma right in front of you, you can sit back and say, I did that. Or you can say, I held the job for
Thank you,
5
Angel.
years. I did that. You know, do things that, yes, goals, yes, achievements, accomplishments, yes, accomplishments, do something like that. You know, like I graduated, you know what I'm saying? I got my, what I can't say it on here, but y'all, if you know, you know, and I did that. Not thinking that anybody
can't say
would think that I wouldn't be
GED on
able to do what I
TikTok?
do now. I did it because I knew that I
Pickalicious.
could do it, and I did it. And I didn't care what people thought about me. I knew in my heart that I could do it. And if you just put your mind to it, all you gotta do is lay in bed, on Indeed, look up jobs. Be a cashier at a gas station, at a 7-Eleven, or a racetrack, or, you know,
Who are
grocery
William
bagger.
Davis and
There's
Brittany
so
Smith?
much out there. And you just have to be the one. Like, if you're so involved in the YouTube and the drama,
No,
you have
Gabby
that
doesn't
much
have
energy, you
Thank you, Angel.
could put that much energy into having a job. You can do it. You can do it. Don't give me the bullshit. Don't be like, oh, I can't. No one's the hiring day.
Go
Bullshit.
figure, Angel.
It is.
Oh, okay,
You go back
Custom.
to school.
Thank you.
Go do what you love to do. Go back to vet school, Gabby. You used to love that. You used to love what you did back in Illinois. And who cares what they say about you? Who cares? I don't care. I know what I
Because
know. and
Danny's
that's it.
declaring
So
that
if
she
you
won't
love
help
what you
Gabby
do,
because she doesn't think
go
it's
back
right.
to it.
And Zenny could see that
It's like,
as an opportunity to
go
get
back
Danny
to what
on her
makes you
side.
happy. And then if you get a job, then like take your time and find something that you would love to do. Get off the internet
I don't put
and
anything
focus on
past
what
that
you
woman
need to do for yourself to
at all.
better
I'll be right
yourself.
back, y'all.
To
Is anybody in the
you know,
bathroom?
to protect
Okay.
your family, to provide for your family. I provide for Enzo. Am I the best cat mom? No. But I try. I have to work because of him. How is he going to get food if I don't work? How is he going to have a roof over if I don't work? So I hope this gets out to you for the 100th time, because I'm so sick and tired of just repeating myself over and over again. I really, really hope that you get your shit together. And I really, really hope that life turns around for you and make the better decisions. I'll support better decisions. I will not support bad decisions. So when you're ready, and you're ready to reach out to me on a serious note, you have my number. But till then, I have to set back. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't care. This is a skit. I don't care. This is real life. I don't really care. You do what you have to do. And that's the bottom line. Hopefully this year, you will understand what is wrong and what is right. You know what's right. And you gotta love yourself. Not what anybody says on the internet. Not what the haters say. Haters still talk about me all the time. Do I give in to them? No. Because I just love myself.
By the way, did anybody tell Cantina that Danny's got a little
Love
crush
yourself
on him?
and do the right things. And I promise you, you will find love
And we all know
happiness.
the only
And
reason
please don't use God.
Danny said
as
this
a
morning that
weapon.
she just loves Cantina is because Cantina
Just
did
because
that
you're
song.
not, like, Gabi, that's gotta stop. You are a Christian, okay? And you're not acting like it, okay? So that needs to stop. It does need to stop.
Angel, that
So that's
wish
all I'm
that
gonna
would
say,
work, but
guys.
you got too many people that think they know what they're doing that don't know nothing. Did you see that possum? I'm
Anyway,
like, gee, I wonder why you love Cantina so much.
524 people of you. I don't want to
And
be
by the
involved.
way, Danny,
I don't
I'm
want
not
the
a
drama.
horrible
I
person.
love you guys.
You
so
could
much.
name me
I
as
will see
somebody
you
that
guys
could be
tomorrow morning.
respected like
Stay
you did
positive, stay true to
Cantina. I
yourself.
got nothing against Cantina. I think he's a nice guy.
My face is looking better. Yeah, it really
I don't
is,
think
but
he's messy.
that's
I
one
don't
reason
think
why
he's
I'm keeping-
petty.
that's one reason
I
why
don't
I'm
think
keeping on.
he
I just wanted
gets
to point
into
out
all the
you,
bullshit
and that is
with
it. And I'm
this
out.
creator
Love
not
you.
liking
Good
that
night. You all have a
creator.
great day. Bye-bye.
I'm just saying. Danny purposely, I think it was by design that she did not mention me or Kaylee. And I just thought that was bullshit. Because the implication is
I'm gonna
that
say bye to Danny.
the implication was that she loves him so much because he's respectable and he works hard at being a content creator. So do we, Danielle. So do we. And I won't do it either. The tuna and corn chips, as far as the cease and desist, 2 people forced my hand on that. I was not going to do it. But Gabi can thank her friends for that. They're the reason I did. But, and I still, to this day, do not consider a fucking Target order going real loft. Cam enjoyed the hell out of them corn chips. So it couldn't have been that bad. She is a paralegal and G copyright struck her falsely. Give her my name, Angel. She got me twice, and then you know who got me once. That fella. And he's still trying to get YouTube to take my shit down. Sent me another the lady sent me a long rambling email and sent it one from each of them, but in the one that was supposed to be from him, she forgot to take her name out and put his name. I don't want to play Gabi right now. I really don't. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it.
Aaron Davis.
I can't. I'd rather have peace of mind and 2 people watching than to play Gabi and have 200 people watching. I can't do it. I need a break. I cannot play Gabi tonight.
It's my full name on her lives. You just did it your damn self.
Yes. Literally everything. That's not.
Listen.
Really? I'm going to have to check her out, Pickalicious,
Oh, but there's proof.
when I have time.
I hope you know falsely accusing someone of trying to kidnap your child over and over again it's not gonna work out for you.
I don't
Hi,
think
Aaron. Okay.
they're not striking me
Aaron Davis.
on her behalf. What they're trying to strike me for, the day that the lady was live, May the 4th, the day that she was live and Kay got in her box, y'all remember that? That's what they're trying to strike me for. And we were talking, hey, chill. I was talking with y'all through most of that. There was none of it that didn't have commentary. And I got another long rambling email about how my content does not fall under fair use and blah, 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 blah. And then I haven't talked about them since.
Hi, how are you? You doing good today?
You knew she was live and you said your name, Aaron.
I don't think so, AJ. I did what Kaylee did with it. Like I sent them cease and desist
You need mental
and
health.
fighting strikes through YouTube. But you're scared of her. But you're scared of her, Zenny.
We need that. You so big mad. Oh, there's the cop. Maybe we should, oh, that's a volunteer.
With that one.
Oh, it's right here. I don't have a lot of.
Aaron, bye-bye. Have a nice day.
But you're scared of her, right? You need the
Have a nice
court to
day,
protect you.
When Cameron gets a real mom, we will all clap. But you just said she talks about your kid.
Have a nice day. Have
And
a
this
nice
is
day.
still
That Danny made thousands of
Where are
dollars.
you guys?
Good for you. Have a nice
He's a
day.
consistent stalker.
Have a nice day.
Zenny is a fucking stalker.
Have a
I'll
nice
just
day.
say it. That's why my live is titled what it is.
Have a nice
A
day.
fucking stalker wants a
Have a nice
restraining
day.
order against their victim.
Have a nice day.
People can hate me if they
What
want.
happened to the protest?
That's what it is.
Have a nice day, Aaron. Have a nice day, Aaron. Gee, call the police. This is not okay. Where are they gonna
Really not.
be like, oh, she did?
Okay, Jennifer.
okay. Now let's listen to her exhibits.
Guys, this is the best part.
Now, what they're about to play
Exhibit A
are
on flash
videos
drive, Gabrielle
that
walking around my
Zenny
house while
put in her
TikTok Live
petition
showing
as
my house.
evidence.
You do the same thing. Exhibit B on flash drive, which Xennial, if you're like listening, you have to provide Gabby with a copy of your exhibits. I'm just
Hold up. I gotta say
Gabrielle
something.
Jacobson, right?
All in good fun. I'm not trying to be mean. But Jess, her name is Xennial. It's not Xennial. Just from girl to girl, from content creator to content creator, from fellow Gabby hater to another Gabby hater. It's not Xennial. Or should I say from a fellow
on
Zenny
a
hater?
list of people she deems needs punishment. Exhibit C, Gabrielle Jacobson cuts up a
Just realize
shirt in
it's
her yard on live, causing
Is it raining
concern
there?
for
It was
neighbors.
supposed to rain here.
So her cutting up Danny's shirt,
Because they were fighting. Sisters fighting for skits. Remember? It's all a skit, guys.
She's trying to say that Gabby's
Causes
unstable. Like she's
people
trying to
concern-
establish
Are you
that
good?
with the judge.
Exhibit D, Gabrielle Jacobson walks around my neighborhood yelling that she has released the bitch and looking for people to square up. I don't know if you know this, but there is nothing that says that she can't walk around her neighborhood. Just saying.
No.
Exhibit E, Gabrielle enjoys the spotlight and dramatics. She is even in it harm. Oh my God, she is.
Well, that
in
would be
even
wonderful
if
here
it
right now,
harms
Mama.
Others.
It is
What does that
miserable
have to do
here.
with you?
Nothing.
Exhibit F, example of her content that causes viewers to wonder if they are real or skits.
This
Again,
has
what does
nothing
That has
to do
nothing to do
with
with you,
the
Aaron.
RO.
Nothing.
Nothing. You know what?
Exhibit G, Gabby talks about DV charges
Right,
and being
chill.
her fiance. What does that have to do with you?
Nothing.
Exhibit H. Gabby
I
going
think
live
Jacob
with
said
a
we were
bloody
supposed to
face,
get rain
leaving
for the
viewers
next
to
several days,
wonder
but
if
I ain't
was
seen it
from her
yet.
abusive
It did rain a little
fiance.
bit yesterday.
Again,
Is it
what does
raining
that have to do
now?
with you?
Oh, it was raining earlier.
Exhibit I. Gabby telling her audience, "I am the problem."
That right,
using my
AJ?
full name, as well as explaining where I live and what car I drive. Do you want me to replay that same video that is still on your page where you literally scream from your fucking car? You're the fucking problem!
Yeah, here's the thing, Aaron. You want to say, she told everybody what kind of car I drive. And then you know what you did? You drove that car in front of her house, sat there, screamed things at her, knowing she was live. You did it because she was live. If Gabby hadn't been live, Zenny would have never done that shit that day. Never. You know why? Because she wouldn't have gotten any attention. It would have been hearsay. It would have been Gabby telling us about it, and that wasn't good enough for her. She did it because Gabi was live. Period. You cannot fault somebody for telling their audience what kind of car you drive when you hopped your happy ass in it, pulled up in front of her house while she was live streaming in said car, and yelled a bunch of shit at her.
You sounded
And by the way, Zenny, your logic that you took one for the team so people should help you out with your legal expenses, bitch, you didn't do that for me. You didn't do it for anybody. You did it for you. You did it to make yourself popular, to have everybody saying your name. Well, here you go. This is how I'm going to be saying your name. This will be how I talk about you, and it will never be favorable unless you do something favorable. And in that case, even though I can't fucking stand you, I will say something favorable. But you've not given me a reason to say one fucking nice thing about you, lady. Not one. But you want to whine because I say shit about you. It's the same thing you're doing to Gabi. You instigate shit and then you want to whine about it. About the fallout. Maybe there's a lesson in here, Aaron. Maybe don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You ever heard of that?
I don't know who encouraged you to do that, but that video alone is gonna probably make that judge say, yeah, this RO does need to be granted.
Yeah, against her. Exhibit J. Gabi walking past my house during a live.
Exactly. The judge will laugh.
Showing my house,
Right, Mama?
talking loudly,
That fridge is smarter
and
than she
other
is.
neighbors are watching.
I said
My
it.
son could hear
And I ain't
this
ashamed of it.
outside his bedroom window. Okay, now one, if he has his window open and somebody's walking down the street, again, them walking down the street is not a crime. It is not a crime. Two, you're concerned about what
Thank you, Jennifer.
he hears through his bedroom window, but you're not concerned about what he hears when you're watching Restreaming Gabi or the things that you yourself do or say in your own videos in your home and in your car.
A little hypocritical there, Xennial.
Exhibit K, CCPD body cam footage showing Gabi's house that she later tells the viewers I recorded. Okay, that alone is like a year old. That is when she was live, and I caught that she was showing my video, in which you still have said video on your page.
How smart are you, Zenny? That
Not
literally
very.
all the evidence that can be used against you in court is posted by you. Posted by you. So, you know what her initial thing was for filing this RO is because she said Gabi abuses
Thank you, Mama.
C, and that basically she's afraid that G is going to abuse her and the community.
I just read her actual filing.
That's, yeah.
So this is the video that she's talking about. Oh, hang on one second. It's FedEx. Keep them company.
Okay, so let's also talk about Erin saying that she cannot take another way home. She's got to drive by Gabi's house.
No,
That
she
is not
don't.
true. We have verified this information. There are 2 other routes Xennial can take home that do not go by Gabi's house, and one is actually faster. But she chooses to take the one that goes by Gabi's house. Why?
Because she's obsessed.
She's obsessed with Gabi. I mean,
She is.
and
She's obsessed
this was
with
also
Gabi,
happening
and she
last
wants to be
year.
one of the cool
There's
kids, like they
years
say.
of evidence of Zenny doing this to Gabi.
All
So
right,
this
so
is nothing-
correction. There's 2 ways total to her house. One of them is quicker.
Okay.
But
So-
this is the video
These two
that she's referring to
argue.
for Exhibit K.
Like, I got tickled. They get
Where
mad at each other.
Gabby originally had
They
said
aggravate the shit out of
somebody-
each
I
other.
don't recall her saying
They get into a whole argument
that it was
at one
Xennial,
point about
but she said somebody
whether or not some
took that picture.
notification in
And that's when
American
I
Mama's
thought,
Live meant Zenny was in there.
why
know.
would I-
You finally made
Right,
it.
Possum? I would too.
bitch.
She does,
You did
Angel.
the good stuff.
But that's when I caught my picture and my name in the top corner, and I was like, "Wait, bitch, that's my video."
Imagine
Like that was me showing the body cam, and Gabby corrected it.
Right, AJ?
So that's what Exhibit K is about. Exhibit L. Gabby and one of her audience members discussing me taking a photo of her home and causing anger against me.
Are you fucking for real? Like, what?
Do you know how embarrassing that is, Aaron? You are filing a petition for a restraining order against someone that you claim you're so afraid of. And then in your petition, you include an incident where Gabby incited anger against you for taking a picture of her house. Why were you doing that? Why were you taking a picture of her house, Aaron? Since she went live, first of all, thank you for not streaming, G, because I'm over that piece of shit. Everything I've said. Well, thank you, Crap Fuzzy. I need a break. I can't look at her face. I can't hear her voice. And I sure as shit cannot listen to her bullshit.
You just admitted
Hey, Mimi.
that you took a photo of Gabby's home.
Literally just said it.
Right,
You just
Angel? They
admitted to
are all
stalking that
alike.
girl. To taking photos of her home.
Discussing me taking
Right,
a
AJ?
photo of her home and causing anger against me. The only person that caused fucking anger against you was yourself.
Was you?
You're a dumbass that gets online for clicks, likes, and views and drives past fucking Gabby's house, period.
Period.
Amen.
Exhibit
Now she's
M.
got her Cash Apps and Venmos plastered everywhere in hopes that everybody will send her money because she got herself in a sticky situation.
Exhibit M. Gabby makes threats and is aggressive during her live. What does that have to do with you? Exhibit N. Gabby talks about her history with DV. What does that have to do with you?
Nothing.
How, like, that
None
has
of this
nothing.
is relevant to this RO that she wants against Gabby. None of this.
What Aaron is trying to make fetch happen with all this. She talked about DV. She cut up the shirt in the front yard. She did this and that. She's trying to establish for the court, for the purposes of obtaining a restraining order, this woman is unstable. Bitch, so are you. Gabby has just as much on you as you think you have on her. It's tit for tat. It is tit for fucking tat, Zenny. You are not innocent. You walked right into the fire and you're crying because you got burned. Hey, Carol, make it make sense. You're trying to establish that she's unstable, and therefore that's why you fear for your safety and that of your family. One would think you'd stay the hell away from her, right? One would think that you would not follow her every fucking move on the internet and off. One would think, if you're so afraid, that the last thing you would ever even think about doing is pulling up in front of her house while she's live and yelling a bunch of shit at her. But you were a baddie that day, right, Aaron? Y'all watch what I'm gonna go do. Oh, Gabby, you're such a piece of shit. You're the problem. Oh, I need a restraining order. I'm so afraid. Please help. Bitch, what? Girl, that is not how fearful people behave. With no brides, giving a little unhinged, right?
is relevant.
Exhibit O. Gabi tells her audience that she needs to obtain a weapon.
Right, donkey?
Okay, I can get on here and talk to people about going and purchasing a new pew pew. That doesn't mean anything.
No.
That's my right as a U.S. citizen. That's my right to be able to bear arms.
Absolutely.
Did he say that?
Exhibit P. Gabi reported me to CCPD for trying to contact
what,
her
he
child.
heard out the
I
window?
was
Is that what you're talking
interrogated and
about?
found no cause, and now she is retaliating and filing an
What he
RO.
allegedly heard.
Well, if you didn't
it
take
sounds
pictures,
like-
Because Hessel's going to clear that up, too.
It sounds like you filed on her. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Exhibit Q. Gabi calling me untrue things after I filed an RO. Do you need a box of tissue?
Boo hoo, bitch. Boo.
You,
the fuck
hey,
hoo.
Aaron, do you know how many lies you've told on me? Did I go get a restraining order? I mean, I know that we don't live down the street from each other, as exciting as that would be. God, can you imagine if she lived down my street? Holy hell. But you've lied on me. You've lied about a lot of things, Aaron. But it can't be done to you, right? Are you talking about the lie where Gabi says that you tried to kidnap her son? Because you didn't try to kidnap her son, I mean, that we know of. Again, you were a stranger. No one in that situation could have known your intentions because they didn't know you. Do we not warn our children about the dangers of strangers on the internet? You're a stranger on the internet. We don't know what you were up to. They don't know what you could have been up to. But you just wanted to help, right, Aaron? Is that why you've been going after the child's mother ever since? Because you want to help her? You want to help her parent her autistic child? Haven't you even said plenty of times that you don't think he has autism? You're an embarrassment, Aaron. A whole fucking embarrassment.
Are Gabi telling her audience that she is able to obtain a pew pew in the state of Florida and needs one for the people that are, quote, haters.
Right? She's just as
Who
nuts.
gives a fuck? Like Jess just said, that is our constitutional right. If she wants to do that, if she's allowed to do that, she can do that.
But you want to know what that?
And
Do you want to
Aaron,
know what that right
Aaron, you know what the judge is going to say in response to that exhibit about Gabi talking about purchasing a gun? The judge is going to say, did Miss Jacobson purchase a gun? Well, no. Then what the fuck are you afraid of? You weren't afraid about the fact that she talked about wanting to buy a gun when you pulled up in front of her house. Now, were you? That didn't scare you then, did it? Huh. That's strange. So, you were so scared because a few months ago, Gabi talked about wanting to buy a gun. Did you forget that? That day you pulled up in front of her house? Or that didn't bring you enough attention, so you had to file for a restraining order? Anybody that cannot see straight through why Xenny is doing this, I don't understand how anybody can't see it. I really don't. Blinded by hatred for Gabi is the only thing I can think of. She pulled up in front of her house while she was live and Kaylee was live, streaming Gabi, told the chat, here I go, listen. Well, that only made her popular for a hot minute, right? Well, she had to do something. She can't just ride by and yell at Gabi every day. Gabi's not outside on live every day. So this is what she come up with. I know. I'll get a restraining order. I'll file for a temporary restraining order. But that just goes clean over everybody's head. Why? Because we hate Gabi. Hate Gabi all you want. It doesn't mean Gabi has done anything to make this woman's not afraid of her. Miffy, girl, she said it in Kaylee's live a few months ago. I think it's best that I just walk away from all this. The next night, she was in Kaylee's chat talking about Gabi. And she's been there ever since. She's never going to walk away. I don't think so, Donkey. She acted like she didn't when confronted. You were still... I agree, AJ. Lied on me, sat in Kaylee's box and lied through her fucking teeth. Then attacked me when I went live immediately after that and ripped her to shreds. Bitch, don't fucking lie on me. Have we met? I don't care if you shit talk me, body shame me. I don't give a damn. Don't fucking lie on me. You're not new here, Aaron. See, Aaron's problem is Aaron can dish it out, but she can't fucking take it. She was a real asshole.
Says that Xennial's one of the haters.
Right?
Yep.
Well, she's obsessed.
Because she said that it was about the haters. Okay, so you just admitted.
How you gonna go
that
and
you were
try to
one
get a
of the haters.
restraining order
And
against
none of
Gabi
this would happen
when for the
or would
last
have
year
happened
you've
if
done
you didn't come
nothing
forward and say,
but
"Hey,
show
also,
that
I
if
also live
anything,
in
maybe
the corner.
Gabi
I
needs
actually
one
live
against
around the
you."
corner from Gabi, and I'm gonna start taking pictures of her house and driving past her house and stuff for you guys, so that I can try to fit in and feel like a cool kid.
That's exactly
cool kid.
it.
That's
that
all she
sums
wants.
it up so perfect. Zenny, you are, to me, the biggest pick me. You need to be in the spotlight, and it's so it's weird. Like, you work in the medical field. I also worked in the medical field, and I can tell you right now, if I would have done what you did, the little drive-bys, even the pictures you're dropping on Reddit or that you're sending to people and they're dropping on Reddit, or they were, I would have got my ass chewed out and then fucking fired. No way in hell.
Well, or like, what about this? You are literally watching out your window,
Like,
and you're taking
Around the
pictures
time Zenny
of
asked
Gabi
to bring
walking her
Cam to the
dog
park.
in the neighborhood and posting them on your page.
but
Or
you're
how
terrified
about
of her.
this one?
Butters,
Do
this
what
is
99%
a live from this morning that Jessica Hessler and American Mama did about Zenny and her bogus petition for a restraining order.
Of TikTok wants to do flipping off Gabrielle Jacobson. This is for all of you. And you're driving past her house, flipping her
never-
off.
I don't
have the
think-
actual
But you're
videos.
scared.
I found out about
Zenny.
all that
You're
after
scared.
the fact.
You're so
AJ,
scared of her. That's what you told the court.
about her trying to get him to a park.
That doesn't look like somebody who's in
Nope.
fear.
She is fucked. She looks terrible.
And I'm
She's
curious,
so
Aaron,
fucked.
why did you go to the trouble of changing your profile name from your legal name, Aaron Davis? Why did you change it back, but you didn't bother to delete these videos? These incriminating for the purposes of you trying to seek a restraining order and Gabi trying to fight back, bark back at you with filing for one, because didn't Gabi file for one too? Or did Gabi just file a motion for it to be dismissed? They are chill. I think she does too, Wolf. But one would think, Aaron, you went to the trouble of changing your TikTok name, right? I don't know when she did it. I don't know if she did it immediately before she filed the petition or immediately after. Because she either knew she was going to put that in there about, she told everybody my government name. Bitch, after you did it. And as if I didn't have enough reason to dislike you already. You have me here saying things that if somebody didn't know any better, they would think I was defending Gabi. Because this is such fucking bullshit. You made a whole video riding around in the car that you accuse in your petition, accuse Gabi of telling everybody what you drive. You're in the car, flipping her off. I'm doing what everybody on TikTok wants to do. We don't need you to do that, Aaron. We have lives. We go live and we do that with our words. We don't need you and your pick-me ass to drive by and flip her off for us. I do that with my words. And if I did have an incessant need to give Gabi the finger, I can do it right here. You didn't do that for any of us. You did that for you. You did that for you. You did it to remind people that you live down the street from her. You did it to remind people that you're a local, because to you, that's this big status. You did it for fucking attention. The same things that motivated that video are what motivated you to file that bullshit petition.
I can see why she
And I
wants a
hope
lawyer.
that judge blesses you the fuck out.
Public debate
If this is not
unfolding,
wasting the
analyzing
court's
a
time,
series
I
of
don't know what
viral
is.
videos. Exactly, Cole. She ain't scared. Look at that shit. She got pride doing that. She's like, I'm the cool kid on the block, guys.
This is the one of her.
Gabby, my neighbor.
Do you know how many women trying to get away from abusive partners need restraining orders and can't get them? Do you know how many people in general need restraining orders and can't get them? And here you are, Aaron, trying to get a restraining order against someone that you have essentially stalked. This denture's driving me nuts. Someone that you have essentially stalked for the last year. You've given status updates in people's lives. Tell her car hasn't left all day. He's not in that home. She didn't leave to take him to school this morning. Why are you out there looking? Why are you out there looking? Why are you going by her house when it's the longer route? Why did you take pictures of her house like we don't all know what it looks like? I can't. It pisses me off. I was so desperate to get a restraining order against my own father and was so afraid of screwing it up that I hired a family law attorney to help me with it. And I got it. But you can bet your sweet ass if I hadn't been granted that restraining order, this shit right here would make me a lot angrier. What you need? I don't care. I'll get something else. This makes me angry for all the people in situations like the one I was in, or worse, who couldn't get a restraining order. And aren't you supposed to be Miss Woke, Miss Tolerant, Miss Sensitive, Compassionate, blah, 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 blah? Why are you taking advantage of a system that's put in place to protect people when you don't fucking need it? You want to know how to protect yourself from Gabi? Leave her the fuck alone. Quit going in lives talking about her. Quit pulling stunts to get attention in people's live streams. It's not that difficult, Aaron.
That's the one of her out her window.
And look at her
that.
zooming. That just tells you she's already at her window, and she's probably trying to be out of Gabi's view.
Oh, and
Keep
she's
on wanting it.
her
That's what I thought,
car.
Angel. Thank you.
Oh, imagine that.
And if you listen, Gabby's talking about going to
And
a
speaking
fucking
of
dollar.
Gabi using Cam, and then Xenny using her son, you bitches are fucking gross. because my restraining order was to protect my children. And you two are using your children because you knew that including your children on the petition meant that you would instantly get a temporary order granted. Neither one of you are afraid for your children. You just want to get back at each other. This is not the way to do that. You don't take advantage of a system put in place to protect people, including children, and use it on a whim to get revenge on somebody and to be talked about on the fucking internet.
Restored.
Oh, that is so offensive. Oh my Lord. If my kids ever heard somebody say they were going to the Dollar Tree,
This is it. Hold up.
I'd probably file.
The live that Xenny talked about, where Gabi was walking Coco in front of her house, and she was screaming things, and my son heard it through his window, and he was scared. Gabi was talking about going to Dollar Tree. Is your child afraid of the Dollar Tree, Aaron? You wouldn't be making that up now, would you? You wouldn't lie about your child being in fear just to get a restraining order against somebody for absolutely no reason, would you, Aaron? Because that's vile. That is disgusting.
RO2.
Same, Angel.
And then she gets
Right,
out of
Possum,
court
same.
yesterday.
Hang on, because she just says something about her. I wonder if she sees me sitting here. Hang on.
Oh, she did. Shh.
How about next time you stop and wait till that person goes around?
Standing in your
Just trying to grab her house. Yeah. Let's go. $5.
I'm afraid you're standing here watching your house.
How about next time you stop?
Gabby.
Also, Gabi's back was to your
And
house.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like the dog stopped her, so that's why she stops. You can see that the dog stops her, and she has her back to Xennial's house the entire time.
Right, Carol?
You're standing here watching your
What a
house.
creepy bitch.
Gabby's
And wait till that person goes around.
standing here
Just trying
staring
to
at
grab
her
her
house.
Scamming? Scamming? You want to talk about scamming, Zenny?
No, she said I'm Gabby standing here looking at her
No,
house.
her little her
Oh,
little things up there saying that Gabby's scamming, which that's the thing I want to talk about like right now. So Zenny gets out of court yesterday,
Hey, Ladybug.
tells everybody I didn't lose. But also, okay, so you didn't lose, but you also didn't win. Because if you would have won anything, you wouldn't need an attorney. So, and then after that, you make a video telling people to send you money because you are the one that took one for the team. You are the one that's getting
Not my
justice
team,
for
you
Cameron.
didn't.
And you want to call
Nope.
anybody else a scammer? What, are you worried that you're going to lose your job, Zenny?
I don't
Because
think
you
she's
took it too
worried.
far this time?
I don't think she's worried she's going to lose her job. Like I said, I don't agree with everything they said in this, but 99% of what they say about Xenny, I do agree with. But Xenny behaving the way she has in the Gabiverse for the last year. And then, Gabi she turned it right back around on me. Hey, Kelly. Now she wants a restraining order against me. I need a lawyer. Okay, so if I go rob a bank and I get caught, are y'all going to pay for my lawyer? I mean, I fucked up, right? So I can get the internet to pay for my lawyer, right? No? It doesn't work that way? Oh, my bad. I thought it did. I mean, that's how it worked for Xenny. Xenny gets to fuck up and stalk Gabi for a fucking year on the internet, off and on. And she gets her lawyer paid for. I thought that was how it worked. Oh, that's awesome, Possum. I mean, it just, people just get tunnel vision. Hate Gabi, hate Gabi, hate Gabi. Yeah, let's pay for her lawyer because we hate Gabi. The woman put herself here. She's not afraid of Gabi. It's not okay to cheer this woman on just because you want to see something happen to Gabi. Gabi's time will come eventually. She is going to run out of the 9 lives she's had. Her luck is going to run out. We don't need to cheer on a bogus restraining order petition. I don't understand it. And it's not because it's Xenny. I would say this no matter who it is. My disdain for that woman has nothing to do with my opinion of this. Nothing. It's wrong. It is taking advantage of the hatred for Gabi to garner favor with the fucking internet. Period. No, I don't either, AJ. I would like for her, and like I said at the beginning of the live, consequences. I want to see Gabi have consequences. But is it really good if Aaron is granted this restraining order? Is that really worth clapping for? Gabi didn't do anything to Aaron. She didn't stalk her. It was the other way around. She didn't reveal Aaron's government name. Aaron had it as her profile name on TikTok. She didn't tell the internet the make and model and color of Xenny's car. Xenny posted a picture on TikTok 2 years ago in front of her house. So I'm not understanding how this will be a good thing for the people that hate Gabi. It's consequences. It's what she deserves. It's not consequences for something that she actually did. It doesn't count. Wouldn't you rather have legitimate consequences? And do any of you think that people doing shit like this is going to help bring about real consequences for Gabi? The fucking police department and CPS are already sick and tired of the internet. They already roll their eyes and look the other way just to wash their hands of it. But we're going to cheer Xenny on while she does yet another thing that makes the police and CPS not take anybody from the internet seriously. For what? Because you're impatient? Because you want consequences for Gabi now? I agree, Spunky Spy Kid. I mean, this is insane to me. She shouldn't have been cheered on parking in front of the house and yelling shit. Because all that does is paint us all with the same brush. I don't want to be grouped with that. I keep my shit here on the internet. I talk my shit here. I don't want to be associated with somebody who pulls up in front of our house and yells shit just to get a yeah on a live stream. And then turns around and files a petition for a restraining order. I don't want to be considered anywhere near that. It's ridiculous.
Worried? That's what I'd like to know. Exactly. Why would she need to hire a lawyer? Would the court
You
appoint
made a
one? No.
video
No,
What is this video?
not necessarily.
Is this Gabby's lie? I think this was Gabby's lie.
Oh yeah, she. In my opinion, Xennial doesn't have a leg to stand on. This was the dumbest thing she could have ever done to herself.
Courts only appoint lawyers for criminal defense.
Yep. So if she wants a lawyer, she does have to pay for it. And the thing is, how many more people? Feisty, okay, and Feisty
Plus,
is
I'm gonna
loaded.
tell you something.
Okay, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. She's fucking loaded. If Feisty didn't drag Gabi through court, do you think Xenni's going to? Fuck no. Fuck no. Not to mention, like I just said, like everything just read, all of Xenni's points, Gabi can literally go to Xenni's profile, download the videos, and show it to that court. That what she's saying is a lie. Somebody that's in fear of their neighbor doesn't drive by their house.
Thank you, Spunky
With
Spike.
the
Yet I
music
appreciate
blaring
that.
and you're smiling, or
Well,
you're
and we got
out
this
the window.
one. And we have this one.
What's the tone thing? What's happening?
What are you, 12, Aaron? Really?
She goes out of her way to do this.
Yeah,
And she's
exactly.
honking the horns.
For you guys, where are those calls? All for you.
You didn't do that shit for me.
Flipping her off, honking the horn to get her attention. This is stalking, Xennial.
And I seriously wonder if she like thought about this before she tried it. Look at that smile. She wasn't smiling yesterday, was she?
Well, and the reason why that she does this,
Oh,
like I said, from my understanding, she grabbed a box with me a while back. She said that she wasn't doing it to be malicious,
I don't
blah,
know.
blah, 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 blah. That she had watched Gabi for a while, and then she finally came out of silence like, oh, I know this bitch, she's my neighbor. So you're doing it for fucking clicks, likes, and views. I don't know, Nicole. In her 40s at least.
All she
And-
wants out of this is views, followers, clout. Like, that's it. And this all shows she does not give a fuck about that little boy.
no.
Like,
No,
this is
she
just
doesn't.
another money grab. That's all it is. And now because she fucked up and did something stupid, TikTok is supposed to pay for her lawyer? Excuse me, what? I thought you said you had money, Xenny. Wouldn't need that lawyer if you knew how to mind your own business, but what do I know? Nicole, I think they do. They want the attention that Gabi gets. Absolutely. They do. They do. Or they wouldn't keep doing it. After Gabi got kicked off TikTok is when it all should have ended. But did we stop seeing Gabi? Nope. We had people streaming her every day. That bitch was still on my screen every day because people were streaming her, but also claiming to hate her.
Yep, and when she's not on, people will
They go nuts.
restream old lives.
Yep. Or they'll make up new clips or clip new videos or, you know, their little Reddit threads over there. And I don't know why they think, like, why do you people think that nobody reads shit on Reddit? Just because people don't say anything about it? And
So rude Barbie, Aaron Xennial filed for a restraining order on Gabi on a bunch of bullshit. Like literally, it's fucking jokes. Like, oh, well,
It's a
Gabi
joke.
talks to her viewers about, DV, Gabi cut up her shirt in her yard, causing concern for by neighbors. Just a bunch of dumb shit.
Language.
So then Xennial filed for a dismissal because Gabi filed one on her. And it was postponed to be heard at the next hearing on June 10th.
June
But
19th.
Gabi filed one on Xennial, and that was temporarily approved again until June 10th.
So Gabi has, it's June 19th, not the 10th.
See, they're gonna argue
No, it's
right
the
here.
10th.
Well, then you said it wrong earlier. You said June 19th earlier.
I didn't say
They
June
love
19th. June
Hester
19th
loves
is
to
my daughter's
correct her
birthday.
for some
It's
reason.
June 10th.
Okay. June 15th is my daughter's birthday.
I don't know
So
why they
this is
bicker
now-
like this.
The 38 page
38 pages, dude.
dismissal that she filed with her screenshots, which is fucking funny. I think that this is Gabi's dismissal.
I'm gonna speed this up a little bit
Respondent-
because there is some Danny
Yes, this
stuff
is
I want to play
Gabi. Comes
too.
now, respondent Gabrielle Jacobson, appearing pro se, and respectfully files the supplemental motion to dismiss and dissolve the petition for injunction for protection against stalking / cyber
American
stalking.
Mama is
Supplemental
pretty.
Declaration, notice, digital evidence, blah, 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 blah. One, respondent, Gabi, I don't know if this is all relevant. Two, the respondent denies stalking, cyber stalking, private threats of violence, harassing, serving no intimidate purpose. Evidence and contact shows. Send you money for pizza.
I'm just fucking, well, everybody else is getting money. Fuck.
I don't say it's backwards. I had to try to work my brain because it's backwards.
I know.
Oh,
just fucking
Costume.
around.
We love you.
Respondent, I don't know, the petitioner, which is Xennial.
Maybe she'll want to go to Cape
continued
Coral to
publicly
celebrate.
posting, reposting, live streaming, and discussing the respondent, including commentary revolving respondent's personal life, disability-related treatment, CPTSD, emotional condition, family life, parenting, and public creator activity. Respondent the petitioner continued to use litigation, dispute, public online commentary, and has caused respondent humiliation,
Hey,
anxiety,
girl.
fear,
Give
reputational
me a
harm.
favor.
See, like
Bring me
what we were
another
talking
one of
about earlier,
these and
Gabi
that
didn't
pickled
type this,
okra. Yeah.
but it's all here.
And a paper
That's
towel.
what I was trying to tell you. Respondent is an online creator who has publicly shared portions of her life online for approximately 5 years. Respondent's
No,
public
she's not. I
facing
think she's
creator
just
activity does
rolling
not
her eyes
waive her
at
right
what
to be
Hester's
free from
reading.
harassment, intimidation, false accusations, targeted humiliation, or misuse support filings. Respondent further, I don't fucking know. It literally is dumb.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest RO I've ever heard of. Like,
Respondent
Yeah, that's
is
why she was
preserving
rolling
digital
her
evidence
eyes.
on an external USB storage drive for proper hearing, including
Chuck E.
screen recordings,
Cheese.
live stream archives, screenshots, repost comments, URLs, blah, 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 blah. Legal authority. See how it says legal authorities? That's ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Florida statutes section
You weren't gonna put
784.408
those over
defines
my
stalking
notebook.
as willfully, maliciously, and repeatedly following, harassing, or cyber stalking
he's
another
doing.
person.
Oh,
The statutes define harassment as a course of conduct
Oh.
directed at a specific person that causes substantial emotional distress and serves no legitimate purpose. It also separately addresses aggravated stalking,
Ah, these are
including
sour.
credible threats and minors under the age of 16. It goes on that another Florida statute
Don't let it
section
drip on my MacBook.
governs injunction for protection against stalking and provides the framework for civil stalking
Oh.
injunction petitions. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god.
never had fried okra. Oh my
Then the
god.
declaration of respondent
That's a
Gabrielle
sin.
Jacobson, I, Gabrielle Marie Jacobson, declares under the penalty of perjury under the laws of
Kaylee
Florida
got
statute
me to
that
liking pickled
that the
okra
following is true and correct
a
to the best
few
of my
years
knowledge.
ago.
1, I worked for approximately
Gosh,
the last
I
5 years
know.
as an online content creator, sharing portions of my daily life publicly on social media platforms, including TikTok and
Hey,
live
Auntie
stream-based
Kitty Cat.
content. My online presence and creator activity are a significant part of my income. Personal expert,
somebody
Oh,
said,
what a pretty
since when is
dog.
everybody a legal expert? And I said, common sense, and this is a court transcript. And they said something about Timu.
public engagement. My content primarily involves lifestyle content, publicly live streaming, creator interaction,
Right,
and
don't
sharing
you?
aspects of my personal experiences online. I deny
Exactly possible.
I'm good,
I
Angie.
deny
Cat. How are
engaging in
you?
any unlawful stalking, threats of violence, cyber stalking, or intentional conduct designed to place Aaron Davis in a reasonable fear of bodily harm.
Hang on a second. I want to read this. My thing is, if you're going to fundraise, make a GoFundMe. Having all of these different payment apps. Yes, that looks shitty. And you're just going to cash app somebody you don't know because for what? This is what you guys are sending money for. This is what has been filed. Like, this is what's going on. So
That I'm going to tell you, as somebody who's been in court for restraining orders, even if she hired Mike, this is not going to help her.
Wait, what is
Like, the fact
bribery?
that she still to this day, after having a no contact order on her, still has videos of her driving past Gabby's house, flipping her off, doing this, doing that, peeking out her window at Gabby walking down the neighborhood. The RO against
Absolutely.
her is most likely going to be granted, while the RO she filed on
Right,
Gabby is going
Mama?
to be denied.
yep.
So you're
Absolutely.
literally giving her money for absolutely fucking nothing. She's going to wipe her ass with it. She's going to lose.
I do love
and
it.
guess what? Everybody's money's gone.
Like,
Either that, or she's going to do what everybody fucking else has done, which is when court's approaching, she's going to back out at the last fucking minute.
drop it. And where's the money go?
I don't know what bribery is, though,
Where's
but
it
I
go?
love Oprah.
I've seen people that I don't. Zenny keeps blocking and unblocking me. But on one of her videos where she was posting all these payment apps, I did catch a comment that said,
It is, kitty cat.
"Why are you asking for money if you won?" So like why are you telling people you won any? Nobody wins in something like this. That's another
What
point
is
I
it,
wanna make.
Mama?
What are you winning, Zenny?
I've
Your
never heard
career
of it.
is at stake over this because you said you did it for everybody on TikTok. So everybody on TikTok is worth more than the roof over your children's heads. The food in
Ooh,
their
that
bellies,
sounds
the beds they
good.
go to sleep in, the water that supplies the shower they take, the soap that washes
Oh,
their bodies,
goodness, Queen.
the
Keep me
lights that light
posted.
your home, the heat to warm it,
Yeah, because
AC to cool
I'm
it,
about to take a
Work in
sip of
any-
this.
work in
juice.
any type,
then all of that. And you have made that clear.
working in any type of like real profession, medical.
No, they,
Well, not
medical
only that.
professionals, there's a code of conduct.
Oh, it's
She's
good,
so fucking
though.
messy.
But not only that, but what is her employer
Indian
going to do and
fried
say
bread.
when the
Sounds
time
good.
comes and they find out that she has an injunction on her for stalking and harassment?
So listen, I don't know if this is what's going to happen with her.
I've never
I
heard
worked
of
on
that
med surg
either,
At the
kitty
hospital.
cat.
And you got to
I'm
have
so tired.
child abuse clearances, like everything, every background check you can think of. And having an RO
Oh,
would
his queen, it'll
absolutely
all work
make you
out.
lose your job. At least at the place that I used to work at. That's not a lie.
I
Like,
could
because
be,
the way they see it is you
but it's, I
represent
still
them.
gotta, I got some okra I gotta
you're
keep
held to a
juicy.
higher standard than
If
a lot
I
of
was
other
done with
cases.
the
It's
okra, I
if
would.
Zenny were to, if God forbid, Gabby had a medical fucking seizure on the road and Zenny would just stand there and not do anything, she would go to jail because she works in the medical field. Like, I don't think Zenny even realizes, well, now she does, that she was playing a very dangerous game and she was doing it all for views and money. Maybe not so much the money part because I don't think she's made anything, but
No,
she
that's the
wants-
thing.
She wants to be the, I did
That's
it,
the
guys.
thing.
It was me.
That is
Like,
how bad Zenny's obsession with Gabby is. Zenny don't even make money doing this shit. She is doing it simply for attention and because she's obsessed with Gabby. That's it. She ain't getting nothing tangible out of it. Was a cooking full, but he made hard-boiled eggs and put them in pickle juice. I've never had pickled eggs. I can't. They just seem nasty to me.
She said, I was the one that took one for the team. Zenny, you aren't the first one that's taken Gabby to court. The fuck are you talking about? Like, get out of here with that. The rude Barbie for real. They're gonna.
I'm so
and
tired of this
I cannot
temporary
wait to
danger.
watch all of them fall because it's already happening. It is.
Well, and
Right,
Tiffany
Dee?
made a video the other day, and she's like, why is it that every time Gabby goes quiet, does everybody start attacking one another? Because they have to have consistent drama. And she followed
be
it up by
praying
saying
for
that.
you,
She's
his
like, you guys
queen.
just have to have drama in your life, period.
They do.
And it's true. So if you're not, all
Yes,
together
you're
talking about
sleeping.
Gabby, when Gabby's gone, remember that's what everybody wanted. They wanted her gone. But when she left, it was a fucking problem.
That's what confuses me. Is like, I thought like we wanted her off TikTok so we didn't have to see her. But then y'all start streaming her every day. Like, in all hours of the night, somebody is streaming Gabby. I can get on TikTok at 3, 4 in the morning and somebody will still be, it's an old video, something, every single day. That's an obsession. Like that's, they're streaming her
I
right
agree
now.
with him about
Are you
that.
fucking
The
for
only
real?
problem is I think they lump me in with that. I don't know.
Oh my God. And you know what else Erin just did? Now she made it so she can't do anything for the TikTok anymore. She can't do no more drive-bys because if she does, she's probably going to end up in jail.
You didn't think about that, did you,
Yeah, being that
Xenny?
she's got a temporary RO on her, she most certainly will.
Yeah.
If Gabi catches it even on her doorbell camera, then that's it. They will. It does not matter. Whether she yells something or not. If she drives past her home, she will be arrested for a violation of a restraining order.
Yep. Isn't that funny how that worked
I
out,
might
Jenny?
call
Now you
the
can't
doctor
say
and
anything
see if
about
I can
her.
get my
What are you gonna
appointment
do with your
moved
life?
up for my
Right.
permit. Hey,
Literally
Haley.
cry because she's gonna end up losing her job.
I don't know if I'm waiting 2
else.
more weeks.
And I also want to bring up something else.
This one
so
has
I saw
gotten
people in Jenny's
so
comments saying, "Oh, you need to hire
uncomfortable.
Mike,
It annoys
the guy
the
that
fuck out of me."
Feisty and Tiffany and Brownie and blah 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 had." To me, I feel like that would be a conflict of interest because some of these ladies
Thank you,
have
Haley.
chatted with this man outside of professional business hours. So that's just my 2 cents from the stuff I've dealt with when I've gone through court. But Zenny, there is no way you are afraid of Gabi.
Nope.
Everybody knows that's bullshit.
Yep.
I think filing this RO is backfiring on you big time.
And she can't get an RO based on Gabi talking about her own DV situations,
No.
Gabi cutting up a shirt in her backyard, Gabi being live, and Aaron showing, her like,
Not
oh,
happening.
she yells my full name on her live stream. Yeah, after you fucking did. She said, bye, Aaron, and you're like, yep, Aaron fucking Davis. You
Exactly.
I didn't even know that was her last name until she said that.
Like, are
Oh,
you
yeah,
okay?
I've been over here
They're not
since
okay. They are crashing the fuck out
the
over
beginning
there.
of April.
This
So to make this clear, Gabi does
It
have
is
a
his queen.
temporary restraining order against Aaron right now, and the judge denied Zenny's dismissal, and it was continued for June 10th,
they didn't deny it.
but didn't approve it either.
It wasn't
continued
heard
it.
at all. It was not heard at all because she requested a continuance.
I know. Yes, that's basically saying the same thing.
No, it's not. A denial is a denial. That means we're denying it. It's done. It's over with.
I know.
But
That's
if
why I
you
said
say
it was denied / continued.
But you can't say it was denied because it wasn't denied.
Oh my God. Okay, move on.
That's where
Next
everybody's gonna
next
come at
question.
you. No,
We're not doing it again.
I'm trying to clarify with you because then people will come at you sideways about misinformation, not knowing what you're
It
talking
is,
about.
Possum.
Blah blah blah.
I
it
love
wasn't
it.
denied. It just was not heard. It was
Okay,
not brought
guys,
up.
it wasn't denied yet.
See what I mean by
And
how
it
they
also was not
bicker?
approved either. So
Look, if I went live with my
So that's how
friend
I'll say it. It was
and
not
they
approved.
argue with me
It
like
was
this, I
continued
would be
for
kind of
June 10th.
offended.
Yes, it will be heard and a decision will be made. Whether it's
I'm
denied.
willing to bet that the judge is going to keep the RO against Zenny and drop Zenny's against Gabi.
I hope
So
Look.
Gabi's request for her release.
people ain't gonna like me saying this because people can't get outside of their hatred for Gabi. I hope Gabi is granted a restraining order against Xenny. Just like I hope she was gonna be granted that one that she dropped against Feisty. She had a case there. But do I think it would teach Xenny a lesson? No, I don't. I don't think anything. I don't think that woman is in, how do I put this? Because she's going to attack me for it and misconstrue what I'm saying. I think that Xenny lacks impulse control. Kind of the same as Gabi does. I think that Xenny likes to think that she's a certain way, but she's not. When it comes to this obsession and this petty bullshit, she's no better than Gabi is. Now I'm going to repeat that and clarify it for whoever is silently watching right now and about to run tell it to somebody else. Make sure you tell them to come back and watch. In regards to doing petty, stupid shit like this, she is no different than Gabi. That doesn't mean she's a shitbag human like Gabi. Doesn't mean she's a horrible mother like Gabi. As far as doing stupid shit like this, pulling up in front of her house, taking pictures of her house, telling everybody whether or not she's home or if she left, all the shit that Xenny's done, it shows a lack of impulse control and an obsession with Gabi that this woman cannot control. Period. Out of the two of them, only one of them has done anything that could remotely be grounds for a restraining order. And it ain't Gabi. And I'm not defending the bitch. I despise Gabi. I think Gabi is probably definitely one of the worst people I've ever known in my life. And again, I bought pain pills from a one-legged crackhead. I've known some people. But Xenny has done shit that is disturbed. Could be view Xenny's behavior outside of TikTok. Forget about the awareness community. Forget about all of this on the internet. Look at Xenny's behavior outside of the internet. If your neighbor did that kind of stuff to your other neighbor, wouldn't you think your neighbor was a bit psycho? Because it's crazy. Right, Dee? I don't get it either. She wants attention. She wants to be popular. She wants streamers to talk about her. She wants people to cheer. I tell you what gave her the idea to drive up in front of her house and do that shit. That whole Rhonda get in the car shit. Xenny wanted her get in the car moment that Karen and Rhonda had a couple of weeks ago. That's my opinion. She wanted to be cheered on in Kaylee's live like Rhonda and Karen were for that one night. That's why she did it. I can't think of anything else that motivated that. Nothing. She probably watched that shit go down that night and thought, damn it, I want that to be me. Yep, that's right, Ms. Queen.
To dismiss or dissolve the petition for injunction for protection against stalking, cyber stalking, and the case number. Deny further.
I did,
It's
Jill.
so childish. It's like you're in high school
He
all
was
over
a
again.
mean
A
little
teenager doesn't
fucker.
even have this much drama in his life.
I
That's
mean,
your worst nightmare. That's
let me
literally what
text-
was just said.
Yeah, if I
accept and
text
consider
you a
the
list
supplemental
again, or am I
declaration
actually
and
going to get
complete
the
exhibit
things on
packet
the
attached
list?
hereto. Permit respondent to present
Well, I
preserved
mean, yeah.
USB evidence and original digital files at hearing in the proper manner required by the court order. See, like I said, none of this was typed up
Hey,
by
how
Gabby.
many
That's why I
Diet
said this
Cokes
is
are
all
in the
chat
fridge?
GPT. And he said, well, not everything's chat GPT, but Gabby, it is.
Okay, Jess, but the facts don't change. The facts don't change. Yes, it was typed up based off of a true and factual police report.
Now they're arguing about
Like,
whether or
stop.
not
Don't
Gabby
do that.
used Chat
Stop it.
GPT to.
Let's just move on with what we're doing. I don't know why we're going to do this on
They do this all through
Nobody's
the
doing
live.
anything.
Okay, so let's just continue on with what there is.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Exhibit A, screenshot or image of evidence from
Well,
preserved
then,
social media,
do y'all
message
have
evidence
something
related
to
to online
read?
commentary, repost activity, and the contacted myths
Y'all
are
need to
related
make sure
like
y'all
this,
have
all fucking
something, and
ChatGPT
that'll be
garbage.
enough for me, and I
This
can
is-
order a case from
I don't know,
Sam's
Kaylee's-
tomorrow. You can go get one
And
at Costco.
Xennial is on here saying, here I go.
Barbie, they're like neighbors, same neighborhood. Like Xennial has taken pictures of Gabby. People have asked Xennial to stalk Gabby for them so they can see where her son is. Like, this girl's been doing this for a long time to her. Like, she'll take pictures of her and then give it to whoever, or maybe she's even posting it on
Do I need
Twitter.
orange juice?
But yeah, it's been a while.
I just remembered I didn't.
Yeah, Grace. Different block, I'd say.
No,
I think she's like a
fixed it.
block or two over.
You weren't
So
awake
this
when
is
I
Gabby's
got up,
first
silly
exhibit,
boy.
which is Kaylee's live and Xennial saying, here I go, over to her house. Exhibit B, let's see, where would be Xennial's, and she tells everybody to listen.
Oh, you know those
This was her saying, I will drive. I don't know because
of
Gabby's
Hanover
face is in the way.
Thank
with
you,
her
Lindsay.
Screenshot as to when it was.
cheese,
Aaron
pretzel
Davis,
sandwich
aka Xennial
thingies.
Hippie. That's weird because didn't she just say Gabi doxed her name? Gabby is still home. Was on my way home from work. That's her admitting she drove past the house. That's the same one.
He goes.
Exhibit F. I don't know. There's nothing. Oh, this. You take the time to love him. She could be a good mom. She could, but she has to want it, and she's lost. And it says it's edited.
What
Would
else?
she let you pick him up for an hour? I will meet you at the park with him. So this is
Alcohol.
where she was asking
We need
Danny if she
alcohol.
could get Cam and go to the park, and Xennial would come to the park with Danny and Cam.
Ew.
Not today, but in the future. Do you feel comfortable giving me her number? I swear she will not tell her where I got it. I know you don't know me enough to trust me, but trust me. You want to come back? You want a new look, a new you? this is the way. Actions speak louder than words. So she's telling Danny that if she gets Cam and goes to the park for Xennial to be able to see him, this would be a way for Danny to make a comeback. Danny says, I don't really know, girl. I just don't feel comfortable giving out her number. She says, that's okay. Maybe with time.
I
Once you
think
know
of
me better,
50
maybe not.
things
It's
I
okay.
want from
You
the
can give
store
her
until
mine if you
somebody's
want.
going to
Tell
the
her I
store.
would like to help.
Then I
And
can't
I'm
think of
vocal.
nothing.
What the fuck?
So this one is
Is she gonna kidnap her? Like this little, like seriously, that's fucking weird. Oh my god.
Here's another chat, text message from
Right, Momo?
Aaron. I need to find Cam's teacher's name in school. I'm
Hold
going
up,
to
hold up, hold up.
personally go.
I forgot
speak to-
about this. Jacob, that's all I can think of, but will you text me before you check out?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me slow this down and rewind it because I wanted to talk about this. So help me God. This denture is pissing me off. The last time I saw your keys, they were laying right there. That was yesterday. All right, this that Hessler is reading right here is the conversation between Zenny and Danny.
Exhibit F. I don't know. There's nothing. Oh, this. You take the time to love him. She could be a good mom. She could, but she has to want it, and she's lost. And it says it's edited. Would she let you pick him up for an hour? I will meet you at the park with him.
And keep in mind, Zenny wanted to do this behind Gabi's back. She wanted Danny to go pick Cam up and bring him to the park. Pick him up for the sole purpose of bringing him to her. And all behind Gabi's back. Again, take away the fact that it's Gabi. Take away the fact that it's Zenny. This woman reaches out to the sister of this woman and wants her to bring this woman's child to the park behind her back. You find him? Huh? What is a, oh, a tree, yeah. She claimed, I never really understood what it was she wanted people to believe she was going to do. Help with Cam, I don't know how. But that is a fucked up thing to do. How would she feel? How would Zenny feel if a strange woman from the internet reached out to somebody close to her? Hey, will you bring her son to the park? Don't tell her about it, though. It doesn't matter what her intentions were. Her intentions mean nothing to me. Love you too. You good? So bit. Miss you too. Bye. Mwah. Me, my Dinos. Sorry. Goodbye. Love you too.
Be back shortly.
Okay. Be careful.
Okay.
Ow!
You put these?
Did I? Yes.
Did you?
I put them first since you forgot them the first time.
Bitch, don't stop. I remember everything else except for that. You'll live.
Yeah, but that was my sustenance. I could have starved to death.
But you didn't. I could have $1 million, but I don't.
Well, you might have a bit better chance at that $1 million than I have at getting these crackers. But what was I talking about? Oh my God. I don't remember what I was saying. The lady from PA who offered to take. Yeah, but Gabi was going to do that, J&J. Gabi was that close to signing over Cam to her. I don't know what happened to stop it, but she was going to do it. But not only you're about to see, because I didn't know, I forgot about it. I didn't know about it until the other night when I was reading the petition. She's a whole fucking weirdo. Whole weirdo. But not only did Xenny do this shit with Danny, she also wanted to contact Cam's teacher to tell Cam's teacher this story that Gabi told on live. For what purpose? Ma'am, after trying to lure him to a park, the last thing you need to do is be involved in any way, shape, or form with his school. Period. You do not need to know where he goes to school. You don't need his teacher's name. You don't need anything involving that child. Oh, I know what I was saying. It doesn't matter what her intentions were. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter to me. As a mother, do you know how violating that is? Again, forget the fact that it was Gabi. We know Gabi don't give a shit about her kid. We know that Gabi is not a mother like the rest of us. Look at this purely from a mother's perspective. I would be offended and livid if a woman, a mother no less, went behind my back and tried to lure my child to a park. There is no good reason to ever do that. None. If the mother doesn't want you to be around the child, you just don't get to be around the child. It doesn't matter that it's Gabi. Doesn't matter. And people need to get that through their fucking heads. Some of this shit that has been done to Gabi is not okay just because it was Gabi. How would you feel if it were done to you? How would you feel if some of this shit was done to somebody you care about? It seems like we've lost sight of all that. That got lost somewhere in the last couple of months. I don't know why, don't know how, but it got lost. The shit that people on the internet have done to Gabi, you don't have to like Gabi to acknowledge how fucked up it was. I despise her and I acknowledge it. And trying to lure her child to a park under false pretenses is fucked up. That's right, Dean. Thank you, Possum. I think that what I've always wondered, even though her reason doesn't matter, because whatever reason Xenny gave to Danny for wanting him at that park was bullshit, and we all know it. She had some self-serving reason to want to meet him at that park. It wasn't because she wanted to help, because if she wanted to help, she would have gotten the mother's permission, and when she didn't get it, she would have fucking dropped it. Period. You do not go behind a mother's back and try to lure their child anywhere, Aaron. It's fucking wrong. There's no excuse for it. Thank you, J&J. There's no excuse for it at all. Ever. It doesn't matter if the mother is a shitbag. Doesn't matter if she blatantly doesn't love her kid. It's a fucked up thing to do. And as a mother, she would not want it done to her. The fact that she is a mother makes it 1,000 times worse. A woman doing it to a woman is bad enough, but a mother doing it to another mother, that is a whole other level of fucked up. It also involves a child, that's right. Who are you, Aaron Davis, that you trying to lure this child to a park would be considered a noble effort? Who the hell are you? for a year, J&J, for a year. And people just conveniently fucking forget it. We cheer her on when she pulls up in front of this same child's house and yells at his mother. We root for her because she does that, and then we turn around and we root for her again when she files a fucking bogus petition for a restraining order and claims that she's afraid of Gabi. Everybody like, oh, that's so funny. Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear that? Oh my God, did you see what Xennial did today? And I'm proud to say that not only did I not find that shit funny, I was not sitting in any chat cheering that shit on. And that's no offense to anybody that did. For me, it's wrong. For me. I'm not criticizing other people. So you silent watchers that are in here trying to start shit, run tell that part. To each their own. For me, it's not okay. I can't either, Mama Cub. Before I found out today that she got the money, I think it was Possum. I think it was you I said that to. Who are these many? Because Xennial said, many have asked if they can help or how to help with a lark. Who are the many? And I'll be damned, she got the fucking money. Why? I'll tell you why. Because you hate Gabi and you just want to see something happen to her. That's it. But it's foolish. Xennial does not have a case. That's what I'm hearing, D. If anything, Gabi, thank you, Angie. If anything, Gabi has a case against her. Hold on, y'all. This fucking denture is about to piss me off. Yeah, I'm gonna reschedule I'm gonna move my damn permanent. I don't think it'll matter if I get it 2 weeks early. I can't put up with this shit for 2 more weeks. And being without my dentures is not an option. Ain't nobody seen me without my teeth except the doctor, and ain't nobody gonna see me. That would be the best outcome, J&J, but there's no hope for her. You can't fix the things that are wrong with her. It just blows my mind. The thing is, Haley, a lot of the people cheering her on knew exactly what she had done. But they are blinded by hate for Gabi. I agree, Angie. And people think this bothers me because I don't like Xennial. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing. I'm somebody who once needed a restraining order for herself and her children. This woman is not afraid, not only, it's not even a situation where we could speculate that she's not really afraid of Gabi. Hear me out. We have a year of internet behavior. We have the last couple of weeks of internet behavior that prove she's not afraid of Gabi. It would be one thing if we could just speculate that she's not afraid of Gabi, but we have proof. A week ago, she pulled up in front of her house and screamed shit at her and told Kaylee's chat, watch this, I'm gonna go down there. Listen. Same, Possum, same. And I know that my opinions on this are gonna piss people off. I would just like to ask that we respect each other's right to our own opinions And remember that we don't have to agree on everything. I did enough agreeing and going along to get along when I was on the other side. I'm not doing that anymore. And if you stood by me when I was exiled from that, then continue to do that, even if what I'm saying don't jive with what you think. Right, Angie? I don't hate Gabi. Gabi is not. There are two people in this world that I truly, truly hate. And one of them is my father. And I'm starting to let that hatred go from me. Because it ain't hurting him. He don't give a shit. I've not spoken to or seen him in 7 years. He don't give a damn if I hate him. It ain't hurting him. It's hurting me. The other person is the person that shot and killed my best friend when we were 13. So, do I have a strong disdain for Gabi? Yes, I do. But do you see how important, how relevant in my life Gabi would have to be in order for me to hate her? It is bullshit to encourage it. I agree. Thank you, Mom Cub. I just have a feeling that me expressing my opinions about this is going to start some shit with people somewhere. And I would just like for everybody to remember, we can agree to disagree. We all have a right to our own opinion. And I'm not insulting or criticizing anybody that thinks differently than me. For me, it is wrong to cheer her on. For me, it is wrong to support her in this endeavor for this restraining order. Because she's not afraid of Gabi, and she is abusing a system put in place to protect people. And if you don't know the fear that one has when they need a restraining order, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy for you. But if you've ever known that fear, you would be just as angry as I am. Right, Spunky? She also wants to be the star. She wants status. She wants, in her mind, she's going to be granted this restraining order, and it's going to get brought up from now on. And every time it gets brought up, she wants to be able to say, I'm the one that got something done to Gabi. That's all it is. Thank you, Angie. I agree, Possum. How does who know who, Haley? Zenny? Amen, Mama Cub. They're not. I was in such fear for me and my kids. I've never had a restraining order before. I didn't know how it worked. But I was so afraid of the slightest chance that I would mess something up somewhere and not be granted the order that I paid an attorney to help me get it. Oh, they live down the street from each other, Haley. Right, Spunky? She is an attention seeker just like Gabi. Absolutely. Right, Mama Cub? And mine was, my daddy had busted out the back window of Jacob's Mustang convertible, that summer, he had physically come at me, and Jacob had to step in to keep him from physically hurting me countless times that summer. No, she didn't used to be friends with Xenny. Like, there was a lifetime of emotional abuse, but that one summer leading up to that restraining order, he had done a lot of scary, scary shit. And I also had him saying things like he wouldn't care if I died. I don't deserve anybody's respect because I'm a worthless piece of shit. Threats left and right. And you know, even a piece of paper won't stop, right? Yeah. Thank you, Mama Cub. Close my book. I don't remember. I don't remember. I really don't. She came into it allegedly wanting to help Gabi with Cam. I think you're right. Close my book. She wanted to help her. I have issue cheering on someone who tried to lure a child away from their mother, a stranger away from their mother. Amen, Possum. But people get tunnel vision, and all they see, Gabi, 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 Gabi. I hate Gabi. Get her, get her. Is it really gonna count as something, as Gabi being gotten, when it's a restraining order for absolutely no reason? Because it wouldn't count to me. I think so, Mama Cub. I do think that's what happened. I think you're right. Close my book. But the rest of this live is, they get kind of repetitive. And I'm not going to be on much longer, so I'm going to go. I do want to find the part where, hold on. I'll finish playing this part. And then I want to find the part where Hessler shows a picture that Xenny posted on TikTok 2 years ago of the same exact car. Her and that car standing in front of her house. And in her petition, she says Gabi told everybody, told her entire, or her very large audience, what kind of car I drive and what color it is. That's right, Possum.
This is where she was asking Danny if she could get Cam and go to the park, and Xennial would come to the park with Danny and Cam.
B&G, people
Not
remember
today, but in the future,
what it serves
do you
them
feel
to
comfortable
remember. You know what I
giving me
mean?
her number? I swear she will not tell her where I got it. I know you don't know me enough to trust me, but trust me. You want to come back? You want a new look, a new you?
This
is the way. Actions speak.
Y'all want to know what kind of person Xenny is? The bitch told Danny when she was trying to lure Cam to the park. She told Danny, you want to come back on the internet? This is the way to do it. Are you fucking kidding me? Bring me your nephew, and I'll make sure everyone knows you did it, and the internet will love it, and you'll have a comeback. She spoke Danny's language, trying to manipulate Danny into bringing that child to her at the park. She promised Danny, this'll get you a lot of favor on the internet. You can make a comeback if you'll just do this. What does one have to do with the other, Aaron? I'd love to know. Thank God Danny didn't fall for it. Why would you... Why? What is the point in buttering Danny up like that? Why were you so desperate to see that child? Nothing happened to her, donkey. Nothing. Nothing happened to her, and for the most part, it is conveniently forgotten. But I'm the asshole because I always bring it up. The trying to manipulate Danny, her trying to lure Cam to the park is bad enough. But she was trying to convince Danny. That conversation should not have been that long. First of all, it shouldn't have happened. Those text messages you see right there, the blue is Danny. The rest of them are Xenny. Trying to convince Danny to bring that child to the park. And when she saw it wasn't working, told Danny, this could be an internet comeback for you. I don't know what was going on with Danny on the internet at the time. Right, Nips? Exactly. Amen, Possum. Look, do I think it's ridiculous that people make way more out of the Target order than it was? Yes. Do I wish to God I'd have never done it? Also, yes. Because if I'd never done it, look at how many people wouldn't have anything to point at me and say. Because that's the one thing. Feisty held it over my head, called me a fucking criminal for it. It has been the only thing a lot of people have had to say. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't consider it real life. Maybe it is. But I just, either way, wish to God I'd have never done it. But I can tell you what I didn't do. I didn't try to lure somebody's minor child to a park behind the mother's back. I sure as shit didn't do that. Oh, my stomach's. Oh.
Than words. So she's telling Danny that if she gets Cam and goes to the park for Xennial to be able to see him, this would be a way for Danny to make a comeback. Danny says, I don't really know, girl. I just don't feel comfortable giving out her number. She says, that's okay. Maybe with time. Once you know me better, maybe not. It's okay. You can give her mine if you want. Tell her I would like to help. And I'm local.
What the fuck?
Right, Possum?
So this one is...
Now listen to this.
Kidnap her, like, this little, like, seriously, that's fucking weird. Oh my God.
Here's another chat, text message from Aaron. I need to find Cam's teacher's name in school. I'm going to personally go speak to her and show her the video of Gabby saying she wanted to keep her son.
Okay, so remember last year when Gabby told this story about how Cam's teacher supposedly stepped in and was like being a badass to a CPS worker and like, I'll take that child. You will not leave here with this child. Xenny wanted to know where Cam goes to school and wanted to know his teacher's name so that she could tell his teacher, allegedly, so she could tell his teacher that story. After trying to lure him to a park, she then wants to find out where he goes to school and who his teacher is. For what reason, Xenny? Did you not do enough damage by promising his aunt an internet comeback if she would just bring him to the park behind Gabby's back? This woman is psycho. And I don't know how there are people that don't see it. I don't get it.
Woman, like, what the fuck?
Here's one from 12:15. And it says, this was a stage event at 5:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was in fact at work when one of Gabi J walked past my residence. Who's stalking who, G?
Dude, I've never seen any of this. This is disgusting. This is so much worse than what
Right,
I
Possum?
knew about earlier.
This is Exhibit I. I'm not sure who's streaming. It doesn't say. And it just has a transcript that says, I'm not fucking afraid to roll up to you, you dumbass. That's fine. That's fine. Here you go. I know. Oh, so you're gonna threaten? I don't fucking know. Here's another screenshot of Xennial. She has not taken Cam to school at all this week. She does not have him.
So
she's
again,
watching her house.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on
she's
Nuki's
admitting she's
channel.
watching her house.
That's what Zenny would come into Pink's Live every day and update everybody on whether or not Gabi's car left the driveway every morning and whether or not that car left the driveway again in the afternoon around the times that Cam would have been taken to school and would have been picked up. She did it every fucking day for like 2 straight weeks, trying to prove that Cam wasn't there.
That's, I don't know, just proof of the one.
I agree, Amanda. I do think her intentions were good, but then she just turned, yup. It's happened with all of them.
I just found out where you work. I sent this to your job. Leave people alone. Are ready for this. And I'm assuming, it's a video that Xennial posted. But it doesn't say that that's Gabi, so I don't see how that you can say that she's threatening your job. This is another one where she says, here I go. Just a concerned citizen
Cantina went
making
down?
my rounds. Neighborhood watch.
what?
The Jacobson effect. Jail for Gabi. It does not have a date on here, so I don't know when that it posted.
Right, Possum?
It said
Bitch. Oh my God.
every one of Gabi's things says screenshot or image evidence for
Amen,
preserved social
Candace.
media message, evidence related to online commentary, repost activity, contact attempts, or related context. There's no date.
Haley, he was never in foster care. He was only taken for one night. The HOA lied to everybody about that. And I was part of that because that's what I was told. And the people that were telling me that he was in foster care were saying that they were getting their information from lawyers who were accessing the case information. And I have had to apologize to people because I didn't know. I thought he was in foster care because of what I was being told. Oh my God, I just tapped. Oh Lord. Well, let me find where she shows that picture.
Oh,
You're in timeout. Bad.
or how about this one where she says, here I go. Xennial Hippie, here I go.
Wait,
how about this one?
So this started from
Here we go.
It's 23 or 24. She's a her guys, right?
Would
This
you
is
look at
her.
that? That is Erin posing in front of her house. I think that's her house. I think that's what Hessler said. But where did Safari go? Posing. Oh God, I've done that again. Hold up, y'all. There we go. Now then. Oh no, did I fix? Okay, there we go. So you know how in her petition, Gabi told her large audience what kind of car I drive and what color it is. And the implication there is that the internet wouldn't have known that if Gabi hadn't said it. This picture was posted to her TikTok, I think it was her TikTok, by Xennial herself. And that is her in that same car. But people wouldn't have known that if Gabi hadn't said it. Right, Aaron?
Her car in her apartment thing behind her, and she posted that herself 6/23 of 24.
She did.
Before the Gabi saga. She shouldn't put lies on paper that can be proven with her own fucking TikTok page.
Another fucking lie.
That's all she does is lie.
But so Gabby's the liar. Gabby lies too.
That's
But I mean,
her petition. Okay? This is her
It
petition.
is wild, Stephanie.
Now,
And you guys, I want you to know that this is coming from like a very credible source.
Okay, that's
what do you
all I
mean
wanted to
it
show you
comes
on
out?
that one. Let me go back and play Danny. Nookie don't have Danny's live from a while ago up yet. Let's see. Let me make sure. This was earlier today.
Yeah, but what if there's a line and you don't want to wait? I wouldn't want to wait in line to
Hell, I have the real spicy chips over here.
You know, you got like a long line, like you're waiting in line of a roller coaster. It's like, oh my god.
Hey, internet is forever. I am. I hope you are too.
And they're just standing there for like 5 minutes, and oh, I'd rather do the fast way and just be done with it. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. What else would you bring? Oh, I live in Naples. Oh, you live in Naples? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Does Fate, wait a minute, does Fate
Live
have
in
Danny's
Lehigh.
live? Because it's only like the end of this one that's interesting. Let me see if Fate has it.
In Panama City Beach, it was white sand. And
What
then
City
It was like powder. Oh, really? Nice. When I want.
Panama,
Oh, when you
Danny.
want. Panama.
Panama.
Panama. Panama.
Panama.
Ah, Panama. I got you.
Panama.
Oh, yeah.
Panama.
Panama. Is that a beach or Panama? Do those chickens make much noise? Yes, they do. All the time. All the time. There you go. You haven't heard of that city beach float? No, I have not. I've heard of Siesta Keys. I have heard of Bonita Springs. I have heard of Cape Coral Beach.
Why is
I've
Cash
heard of
App
Fort
so
Myers
low
Beach.
lately?
Fort Myers is okay. It's not like the best.
Yeah, just call it PCB, Danny. They'll know what you're talking about.
You're in West Palm Beach. Nice.
I'm so ready for summer break.
in
This
the
week has been
area
insane. I know how that goes.
Oh, really?
Internet.
Oh.
I've got 4
Siesta
kids.
Key
I
Beach. Oh my
remember
God,
those days.
nicest one I've ever been to. Yeah, that's where I really want to
And
go.
I had to do it all by
Are you
myself.
planning on going to a beach? I mean, soon. Yeah, I guess. Where I live in Naples is very nice. We're retired now. Oh yeah, nice. I bet being retired is probably the best thing. You guys don't go do what you guys want to go do and
Diamond Art
go
Club
out
did
and
a
enjoy life and enjoy the nature and all that.
Danny, let the grown-ups talk for a minute. Diamond Art Club did a big restock this afternoon, but the Desert Hummingbird was not in it yet. They restocked 30 kits. There's some really pretty ones too. You know the iris that I showed y'all in the group chat the other day? They have one that almost matches that one perfectly, and they would look so pretty up next to each other hanging on the wall. and I don't think I'm going to be able to resist the temptation. No, that's not a restock. That's a new release coming Saturday. My bad.
Heating in the beach sucks too. Oh yeah, and then your phone like heats up. That's what you also need to buy is something for your phone protector, because it happens all the time. It's like, oh my god, your phone is overheating. I need to shut it down before it gets broken. Take a buddy with you. Enzo, you want to go to the beach? No. A fan for the phone.
Yeah, no,
Get a light.
unlike somebody that we all know, Danny would never force her cat to go to the beach, confined in a contraption that the cat clearly didn't want to be in.
And then, like, completely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a regular. It's hot as hell outside. What the hell is she doing
This
with the sweatshirt on?
Hold on. I've been curious about Twitch. I don't know how many of y'all know anything about it. I have a Twitch. I just ain't used it. But this Google News article says, where did it go? Twitch tweaks monetization tools to try and help smaller creators build to build a following. My bad. I'm gonna have to look at that. I could multi-stream from Streamlabs. I could do YouTube and Kick and Twitch all at the same time, but then my Streamlabs wouldn't be free no more. And I like to keep my money for my diamond art addiction.
It's cold in my house. That's why.
Cause it's cold
Because
in
I
my
can.
house. Cause it's cold in this house.
Danny.
Why you wearing that big ass hoodie?
In my house. I
You
ain't
look like you
outside.
burning up
No,
in
ma'am.
that big ass hoodie.
I'm inside.
Talking bop,
My
bop,
house.
bop, bop. Okay.
With the AC on.
I'm done.
And I don't know, there's something about sweatshirts I love. It you know what? I'll be honest with you. Okay. I'll be honest.
I like this vibe too,
It
Internet.
hides my fat.
I
If you
flat
really
out
want my
refuse
honest
to play
opinion,
Gabi tonight.
It hides my fat. It does. It's more comfortable. So that's,
Danny,
if I was to be honest with you,
I'm not even being funny. I'm gonna tell you something my grandmother taught me years ago, and I didn't believe it back then. This was when I was a teenager. I did not believe it then. I used to wear oversized t-shirts, sweatshirts to hide my fluff too. But then my grandmother would always tell me, bigger clothes make you look bigger. You don't need to wear like form-fitting stuff or stuff that's too small. But wearing oversized clothes does the opposite of what you think it does. It took me 20 years to realize she was right. But I finally got it.
that's why I like to wear sweatshirts. I wouldn't mind for comfort too. Yeah, it's just what I do. If I'm being honest, me too. So yeah, so we know we're on the same page as that, you know. I don't have to sit on here and lie about the truth because that is the truth. Girl, stop. No, it's true. It's you hide all your.
Before I forget, because I've been meaning to remind everybody of this every night, just in case people are looking for GLP-1, a new provider, or if you're interested in trying it. There's a link in my bio, and the link is fucked up in my chat. It's 2 different comments by Streamlabs, and I gotta fix it. But it'll say try Shed Portal or something like that. If you're looking to switch providers of GLP-1 or you want to try it, make sure you join Shed through my link. You get $50 off your first month. Now, Shed is the main one I've done. I switched to TrimRx for 1 month, and it was the worst thing I ever did. And I will never do it again. When I started with Shed, their customer service was total ass. But they've gotten a lot better. And their medicine is really, really, really good. So if you want to try Shed, click the link in my bio. My discount code is Team Swifty, but you can also just use my link and you get $50 off. And don't forget, if you want to be in the Discord, and them women been having a lot of fun in that members chat the last couple of days. If you want to be in on the fun and not have FOMO, become a member and then screenshot my profile that shows you're a member and put it in the membership verification chat.
Everything, man. It's noticeable. I went to my doctor's and I weighed 170. No, that's a 170, a straight lie. I meant 270. Oh, frig, I'm not 170. That'd be a straight lie. 270. That's how much I weigh. Man, I'll say 170. Y'all sitting there like, what is this bitch talking
We have a
about?
large time.
Did you really think she's 170? Yeah, right. 170. Kiss my little tiny little butt. I wish I was 170.
I think, and I'm not saying this to be hateful or messy or nothing like that, I feel like Danny's weight is having a very, very bad impact on her mental health. And you can see it. She don't dance anymore. She don't do any of the stuff anymore that she used to do. And I will stand corrected, because a month or so ago, before she took the break from the internet, she said on live one day that she don't dance anymore because she lost her confidence. And I said that was bullshit, but pay attention to her when she talks about weight and how it talks about her weight. She has a very unhealthy relationship with food, with her appearance, with her weight gain. And I know better than anybody how hard it is to get to that point in life where you accept and love yourself for who you are. And like, I wanted to lose weight for reasons other than looks this time around. I spent my entire adult life since high school trying to lose weight to look good. But the older you get a healthier self-image about it. And the getting winded, yeah, she has stopped doing her hair. D, you're right. I didn't think about that. But I don't know why she won't get on GLP-1. I don't think a doctor's told her she can't. I don't know. I don't think that she should listen to anybody on the internet about it. Like if she were to go through Shed, if she, they give you a whole workup. You have to answer all these fucking questions about your health history and all that. And if you do tirzepatide, you have to do, I think it's tirzepatide. If you switch from one to the other, I know you have to do a video visit. You can request a video visit with a doctor even if they don't require one. And if she has any, like if her watermelon stomach or anything would be negatively impacted by her being on GLP-1, they'll tell her that. I'm worried though that she's waiting on a doctor to prescribe it and to get it that way. And that ain't gonna work. That shit is too expensive. And I don't know that insurance is not gonna pay for it unless you have diabetes. Right? Possum, I don't know why she won't do YouTube. I really don't. The only thing I can think of is the music, and not as many people will watch her on YouTube as they do on TikTok. But there's a fix for that. Like, y'all remember the first couple of weeks I went live on YouTube. I'd have to, every day I start this live over here, then I'd start one on TikTok, remind everybody that I don't go live on TikTok anymore, tell everybody to come over here. If she would do that every day for a week or so, it probably wouldn't even take her as long as it took me to get through to people. I don't go live on TikTok anymore. then she wouldn't have to worry about that. But I can't. I think Danny has an unrealistic view of making money on the internet. She still seems to think it's a dirty thing, but she did say something in this live today. I think it was this one. She was talking about this creator that she watches that has a monkey. I do too. Internet is forever. That could be it too. Like she could do YouTube and have a whole weight loss journey platform where her chat tells her different meals to try and she cooks them. I mean, I can think of 500 different ideas for having a platform built around body changing weight loss transformation. Like it's stuff that she would do anyway. You're just gonna make money doing them. I did appreciate her saying today when she was talking about that creator that she watches that has a monkey. Somebody in her chat said they got blocked in that guy's live. And Danny said, "What did you do?" And she says, "Well, I said something." And Danny's like, "Well, what did you say?" And the person said that they commented in that guy's chat, and this was completely disrespectful to me. Not Danny, what the woman said. She said, "I told him that this app ain't a job." People have got to quit thinking that making money being a content creator is a bad thing. It's not. And I think most of the people that make it a dirty thing are the ones that wish they could do it, but they can't. And it's jealousy. This is not, it is a hobby, yes, but it's also work. Like, if I could get away from Gabi, which I think I'm gonna not, I don't want my lives to all be about Gabi anymore. I still, every day, every morning when I do my For You page scrolling, I still plan lives. I save links for different shit, and then I just never get around to it because Gabi's always done something that everybody wants to see by the time I go live every night. But I think I'm fixing to change that. Can't she make money off replays? Yeah. You make money you make more money with memberships and like super chats and stuff, but yeah, you make money in the live and then you make money on the replays. I think if she would give it a solid effort for a month, because my revenue was already at, once I got monetized on this channel, my revenue was at $200 and something in like 2 weeks' time. She could easily do that, but she can't have them watching paint dry lives. She's got to do stuff like what she's been doing since yesterday, which is coincidentally the day after I sat here on live and gave her a bunch of advice, and her chat has been moving ever since. That's what Jacob has always said, Possum. When I was on that other side, and I would say, Jacob would say, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" And I said, "Well, then because people are going to say that I'm doing this for money." And he would always say, "And TikTok wouldn't design it that way if it were a bad thing to make money." And there's her GLP-1 money, exactly. And I would like to watch that journey. Like, Danny, if you're watching, there are a lot of people that would watch you do a GLP-1 journey. Use code Team Swifty at checkout. But and this is going to sound bonkers, but she is so scared to see. You know what? I agree with you, Spunky. That ain't bonkers. I agree with that 1,000%. I said this yesterday. She uses music as a safety net, because when she don't know what to say, what to talk about, or It's her safety net. She can just let the music play. She's got to get away from that. She's got to let that music go. I've been wanting to do a Gen X Reacts. I like that. Fly on your wall. I want to do, my jam is pop culture. I have been a pop culture, I've been obsessed with it my entire life. That's the kind of stuff I want to talk about. Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like Gypsy. Like, apparently she's been doing some really disturbing shit in the wake of Mia's engagement. And people have reached out, people that know her personally in real life have reached out to Nina, the beauty influencer, with a lot of disturbing details. Tommy was awesome. Wait, let me go back. I used to subscribe and was a member to a political creator, and he was monetized on 3 apps. That's what I would like to do, Possum. I love pop culture and fashion too. She can so easily hit the hours and minutes to get monetized, and even if she did like $3 for her member, exactly. Mine too, fly on your wall. Yeah, just snark on anything. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've told y'all this before. When I don't typically tell people in real life that I'm a content creator because I'm embarrassed by the shit I cover. Because when I do slip up and say, oh, I go live when I used to do TikTok. I go live on TikTok every night. Or I haven't told anybody about YouTube. Because the first thing people say is, oh, what do you do? And then I'm like, oh, well, see, I snark on these twins. And then I have to tell them about the twins. And a lot of people don't understand what snarking is. I could too, Spunky. And I don't have nobody to talk to about it. Me and Kelly are outnumbered. And Kelly ain't into it. Housewives, I don't have anybody to talk to.
Bitch, you yapped to me about that shit.
But you don't yap back.
Oh my God, girl, yeah.
I get how you feel.
Oh my God, I know.
I get how you feel. That's me with Arcade.
Like current events, pop culture, music. But that Met Gala live I did is my favorite live out of all the lives I've done. I had more fun doing that Met Gala live than I've ever had being live. Because that's something I enjoy talking about. I mean, Gabi that's getting old and dark, and I don't want nothing to do with it anymore. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. People will not watch if I don't play Gabi. Look how few people are in here tonight because I said I wasn't gonna play her. I agree, internet is forever. You know what I think I'm afraid of, Possum? Like, in the keloid dress. I'm afraid because I came to YouTube with a built-in audience that I built on TikTok talking about these two. And I'm afraid that I'll build it and it's just not going, it's going to end up being nothing. I think y'all have more confidence in me than I do. Like in the members Discord, if y'all would tell me things, I'll make a channel for it. And y'all just put shit in there you want me to talk about. Because mine is, I see videos on the For You page about Gypsy, the housewives, like the whole Dorit and PK thing going on. Erica Jane had a pretrial hearing or something today in LA about the $25 million lawsuit. That's true, fly on your wall. That's a good way to look at it. Possum, you're right, because I think I talked to the mods about this the other day. It's hard for me to take myself seriously as a content creator. I don't feel like I'm really a content creator. I know I am, but then I feel like there are times I feel like I'm posing. You know what I mean? And I know it comes from PTSD. Every negative thought I've ever had about myself comes from that. Thank you, Breezy. I know there are people that will never come back in here. And the other thing is, let me say this. Last year, I tried to do different content. And when I talked about it, the whole chat, oh, we'll watch you no matter what. And a lot of these people walked away in December because I dared to have an opinion about somebody privately. But every one of them, we'll watch you no matter what. We'll follow you anywhere, Jess. And where were they the night that I streamed Crew of Boo? When we all went to the Crew of Boo parade. Gabi was live doing some bullshit, and that's where everybody was. I kept trying to do nails, diamond, I tried to do all kinds of shit. No one would watch. I appreciate that fight like a girl. My daddy gave me PTSD, fly on your wall. Flip that hair. You can ask my mods. I know I've driven them crazy because I get in my feelings and because of PTSD and I get in my head. Thank you, Haley. Wait, didn't get one notification. See, I used to be on Twitter about housewives, and that was my outlet for talking about the housewives. Now, I just force Jacob to listen while I talk about it, and he don't talk back, though, so it's not the same. Like, I'd be here like, that fucking Kyle Richards this, but he don't care. Thank you, Breezy. Oh, the night of Crew of Boo. It was back in October. Are my feelings supposed to be hurt? Am I supposed to be bothered by somebody that can't even spell my name right? Or spell the word hoe, for that matter. I'm a garden tool? I love how you people that hate me live in my past. Is it fun over there? Because I'm at least 30, 40 pounds lighter than I was in the pictures y'all like to take and distort. Can't even spell. How you gonna insult somebody you can't even spell? Look at your progress, doubting yourself. You can. Thank you, fly on your wall. That's the only thing that stops me from. And look, I've gotten to where, like on TikTok, and I'm about to do it on YouTube when I end over here, the shorts and the things I post on TikTok about Gabi, I end up privating that shit. Because, like, I want to, on my TikTok right now, I'm showing the progress of this mystery painting. And I get embarrassed by the diamond art people seeing that video and then going to my page and seeing, like, the AI shit of Gabi. So I make them private. You're deep in the HOA, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't. I've had a lot of people tell me that, D. Thank you, Breezy. You got new internet today? I ain't going nowhere. But D, I had a very dear friend from my chat tell me in December that she quit watching because I was no longer the person that she found on the For You page one night, that she found that she loved everything about. I was different. I've had a lot of people tell me that. And I knew at the time the things I was doing, like purposely to tone it down, or because I was made to think that I was trashy and crass and out of line and messy and all of these things. So I thought I needed to be different. That's true, fly on your wall. It did help me for her to have that conversation with me about it. And that was when the exile started, when she reached out to me. Those confused will figure it out. Love you too, Jen. And look, my mods are sick of Gabi. We're all tired of it. I don't enjoy snarking on her. She makes me too angry. You could tell you were forcing yourself. Yeah, I did. I lost a lot of people, but I got them back when it was over. The one that reached out to me in December told me that it was hard, it was difficult to watch me dull myself because she knew what was happening without knowing she knew, if that makes sense. Without me telling her, she knew. And I'd always wondered where she went. A new Gabi, oh God. I'm glad I got exiled too. I am too, Possum. I want to. I would still play like Danny is not dark. The shit with Gabi's just, it's old. It's old. It ain't fun. And I mean, if something big happens, I might stream her. But you see how fast people leave, how fast they left tonight. And I'm not gonna lie, what content creator doesn't want views? It doesn't make me a weirdo or anything bad that I do it so people will watch. Is that not the whole point? But you saw how fast that number went down when I told everybody I was not going to be playing Gabi tonight. See, that's what I've thought about, Possum. Just like, or just instead of watching every fucking minute of a live, just hit the key points of it. And like, just like I'll play these different TikToks, like what I was doing before all this shit started back up with Gabi a few weeks ago, where I would play these different TikToks and stuff. Lawyers, ROs, I kind of think we lost. Yeah, you're right, internet. Or a twin night, yeah. Like, this thing with Xenny and people backing her on this restraining order is ridiculous. And that's no offense. Look, I come from a part of the internet where you had to agree even if you didn't. And I'm all for a difference of opinion. We're all grown women. We can think different things. And so I disagree with supporting Gabi in this restraining order. Does that mean that I dislike anybody who does support? No. It means I don't think it's okay. But it doesn't mean that I think anybody who is okay with it is a bad person. Is Bubbles out of jail yet? Hell, I just gotten into Bubbles and she went to fucking jail. I've heard she's wild. I am from now on, Auntie Kitty Cat. I just think the woman is so obviously not afraid of Gabi. A week ago, she pulled in front of her house and yelled a bunch of shit at her, for God's sake. She's got a year's worth of internet behavior. That Gabi has more grounds for a restraining order on her than she's got on Gabi. Who got bailed out? Oh, wait, Bubbles did? Oh, Allie Ray is up to no good? I'm all fancy now that our queen taught me to do my nails, Momo. Bubbles is a whole other hot mess. I feel like people have lost the plot in a lot of ways. And I just can't stand behind it like I did. I went along to get along over there on the other side. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to share my opinion even if it doesn't jive with somebody else's opinion. It doesn't mean I think anything less. I just don't agree. Oh my Lord. I'm over. I've never been awareness. I have fought against that label this whole time. I don't see a lot of, and I mainly mean viewers, I don't see a lot of people in it for the child, but that's why they say they're here. Free Bubbles. Wait, Bubbles is free? She knocked her down the stairs, I thought, Mama. Right, Internet? And people are going to say that I think what I do about this restraining order because I don't like Xenny. Me not liking her and me disagreeing with this are two totally different things. I would say it even if it was somebody that I did like. If Kaylee was trying to get a restraining order on Gabi and was obviously not afraid of her, I would say the same thing. There are more than enough people covering Gabi. And people are going to get tired of it. A lot of people are tired of it. But then you have, the problem is, people don't want to miss out on anything, so they keep watching even though they're tired of it. Well, hot damn. Now I'll have to get Bubbles back on my For You page. I hope, and I know ain't nobody gonna like me saying this, but it's how I feel. I hope Gabi gets a restraining order on Xenny. I think it's very possible. I think that I agree with Hessler and American Mama. Xenny's not going to get hers granted, but Gabi could very well get one granted against her. Against Xenny, I mean. Silverback, that's right. I think I follow them. Like, I see a bunch of videos where it's clips from Astravino's lives where y'all, there was a video I saw the other day where this fucking uncultured twat is talking about she hasn't bought a Birkin bag yet because she doesn't know if they hold their value like a Chanel or a Louis. Bitch, do you know how much a Birkin costs? Do you even know the story of the Birkin? Girl, you out here trying to look rich and you just look dumb as hell. Oh, the subreddit. Oh, okay. She is vile. That dude broke up with her. Did y'all know that? The Fester? Uncle Fester? She is a fucking moron. God, she's a moron. She claimed a couple of weeks ago that her friend told her, when she told her friend she bought groceries at Kroger, oh, you must be rich. Kroger's bougie. Since when is Kroger bougie, ma'am? Right, Mama? Yeah, he broke up with her. And she was all on live the other night crying about it. He broke my heart. Listening to love songs. And I don't ever watch her live. I don't know where she goes live at. I don't know if it's on TikTok or Instagram or... I just see the videos on my For You page. She has a very slappable face. The Fiji water shit is insane. And like that video I played a few weeks ago where she went to a Texas Rangers game and got the shirts and stuff and she had to let everybody know they were a size small. I ain't seen her wear one of them at all. So bitch, where are all these smalls at? Well, it's 10 o'clock, y'all. As much as I've loved sitting here yakking about anything other than Gabi, who's live? Ashley is? What is her account? So that I know where she go. This whistling is driving me nuts. Haley, to be a member, you have to be in the members Discord. You have to become a paid member on YouTube. What's her account, Possum? Good night, Jennifer. Ash Trav 6. Well, I'll be damned. There she is. Oh, wait, does that say 8 or 6? Oh, 8. I'm blind.
1,000 points or more, you get a follow back, babe.
And I saw a video the other day where she's talking about how she looks so much smaller in person than she does on camera. Girl, you ain't lost as much weight as you think you have on the GLP-1. It's okay. It'll happen, maybe. I don't see her eating nothing but junk food. Well, if she's on when I'm on, does anybody upload her lives anymore? Good night, Mama. Thank you. Her nails are ugly. Ugly. And she's always doing this. Bitch, you ain't clocking nothing. She bought her and her daughters Wendy's at like midnight the other night. Who is this dude looking like skinny Coach Ben from Yellow Jackets? Well, now, y'all let me know if you find somebody that uploads her lives. Otherwise, I'll just stream her when she's live. Anything but Gabi. Holy hell. Anything but Gabi. But, Jacob, Are we watching Yellow Jackets? Okay. I'm gonna go watch Yellow Jackets with the children and then do my diamond painting that I am utterly addicted to. It's this mystery kit. Y'all, I've been up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every night since I started this thing. For that, because I was staying up that late trying to finish hot air balloons. Now I got the mystery kit and curiosity's getting the best of me, and I gotta know what this picture is. So I'm trying to end a little earlier at night and work on it during the day so I'm not staying up all night. I'm too old for that shit. But are you ready to watch Yellow Jackets? But I'm gonna go, y'all. I love y'all too. Y'all have a good night and have a good day tomorrow. We'll find something else to yak about tomorrow. Y'all put stuff in the, I'll make a channel. Well, I'll have my tech support do it. I'll just make it, I'll name it submissions or something like that. And I'll tag everybody when I get it up. And y'all can just send shit to that you want to talk about. But I'll see y'all. If y'all want to join the members only Discord, make sure you become a member on my channel. And there's instructions. There's a membership verification chat on Discord that is public. And there are instructions there for how to get your membership verified.